suya when I was in Niger. It was Boston, but in Taba, like imagine tasting Taba in Congo. It's a different level.
That's actually, let's go for it.
It's different level.
Let's go for it.
Yeah, but suya hair is always dry all the time.
Yeah, but it's because they're not doing suya.
Yeah, it's just roasted meat.
The suya in UK is good though.
But how are they supposed to do it?
But them man are following
good.
process.
It's good.
But how are they supposed to do suya? Like, what's it?
It's barbecue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it needs.
Once
Yeah,
again,
listen,
what's
take-
wrong with this chick?
You take.
Okay,
50 is
okay.
crazy. Are you really Nigerian then?
Yeah, be careful with that narrative, bro. Because I'm sitting right here.
Have you not been back as well?
What do you say
Fake Nigerians.
No, wait. Were you born there?
No.
You weren't even born.
This guy's not African.
You've never been.
He's
Nah, bro.
you're European.
Are you gonna go?
Yeah,
Eventually.
maybe next year.
Yeah,
Where's
definitely.
Greece? Is that west, east? Is it east?
Don't have a clue.
You're Eastern European, bro.
Man like Vladimir. What's called? What's called? Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done.
Wait,
Well done.
we decided we're popping.
Thank
you don't drink, so-
Thank you. No, I dabble in it.
And this is for
See, the thing is,
missus?
it's because
I dabble in it. Oh, wow.
For the missus, yeah.
You know what? This is
I
actually
asked-
my girl's favorite chocolate.
I asked Auntie Wombs what she likes. She said
Fair
pink
play,
Moscato.
man.
We say
So that's
highest-
for her. That's not for
Wow,
you.
wow.
That's not for you.
we
No,
say
wow.
highest
I
level
don't
of
talk for
analysis
you.
for a
No,
reason.
Wow.
that's for the
Wow.
missus.
Said on the
Congrats,
pod,
congrats,
so-
congrats.
Wow.
Yeah.
She now knows.
I feel the love. Wow. Wow. I
Yeah,
feel the love.
here at Charge, we like to celebrate Black love.
We do.
Should I shake it?
Don't.
Maybe not.
It's not my studio.
But you know what? When you shake something like this, yeah, all you have to do is tap it 4 times.
How do you come up with these things? I heard no. I heard him talking about the iris and the IRS today. I was like,
It's scientifically proven, bro. The carbon dioxide cools down.
hey, come on, congrats.
I appreciate it, boys. Thank you.
If I knew the pastor wasn't going to be here, we'd be getting lit right now.
Yeah, because Deji asked me, do you man's drink? I said, I know Tommy does.
I know this one drinks.
I don't know if the rest do.
I know this one drinks. But I was like, Snow, I'm not too
Man
sure.
said the pastor is not here. That's crazy, bro.
Congrats. Anyways, celebrating Black
Auntie-
love, Black excellence.
I actually haven't poured my one yet. My cup's still empty.
Bullshit.
He hasn't poured some yet.
Oh, he hasn't poured for himself.
Look at this one driving. She's driving the boat.
Driving boat to Pure
This time we gotta find husband. Sure.
I'm only here to lift my van, Tree Nasser.
Anyways, obviously context. Everybody's probably saying, why are we saying congrats? But they probably know. Well, what's happening, bro?
I'm a fiance.
My guy signed the contract. Long
Fiance.
term.
Do you know what I wanted to ask you when people propose and all that? People always ask, was there like a singular moment you're like, yeah, that's my wife, or is it a combination of the whole relationship?
There's been this is why I get brownie points in it. There's been like a number of times,
Yeah.
that, and I've known for a while now, and it was just about doing it. Because in my head, I was like, before I wanted to get married, I was like, oh, I need to have bare peas.
Yeah.
I need to maybe win the lottery or something.
Yeah.
But then it got to a stage where I was like, bro,
You're not getting any younger.
you're getting older. You're getting older. You might as well just do it now, get it out of the way. And just, it's because people always think that marriage is, you make your wedding or your proposal expensive.
Yeah.
It's what you make out of it. And God willing, thankfully, I was able to do the proposal. Funny enough, it wasn't even that expensive. It wasn't that expensive. And we're planning the wedding now. That's expensive. Bro, venues,
I'm
ay.
not gonna lie, the ring looked like the podcast is paying.
Yeah.
We know the truth. We know the truth.
Small. Small. But yeah, thank God, man. Thank God.
Are you nervous about like the wedding or?
I was nervous when when I was, I'm excited to go on the mountain. You understand? But then,
Mount Sinai. You know
I was nervous, like when I was saying my speech.
Yeah.
Like I was like, cause I kind of had the speech plan and I kind of didn't.
Yeah.
I freestyled it, but then I was waffling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was, you know when the sparkles come out,
Yeah.
I was still standing up, but that's the part where you're meant to kneel down.
Yeah.
So I was just waffling, and then when I said, "Will you marry?" she said no at first. I wanted to stand up and, and then she said, "Nah, I'm only messing." Well, as far as the wedding,
Don't joke with my emotions in that moment.
Bro,
I'm vulnerable.
That's the worst. That's the worst.
I was sure, like yes. And you want to say no?
You know what it is.
So you're packing up this thing with me.
You know what? I'll invoice you for all of this. You know.
Did you have to clean that up yourself?
Nah. The people that planned the thing.
Okay.
What's called? How did you come up with that? That's the way you want to propose?
Like the
Because it looked like a
decoration
wonderful
and stuff.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, the concept.
online.
Focus online.
And the same romance is dead.
Bro,
No,
look,
but
Jordan.
she used to just send me bare like proposal like ideas, and then
Okay.
I just took bits and pieces from, because there was one she sent me. Maybe she thinks I'm Dangote or something. So let's scale this thing down a bit. But yeah, it was just I just took bits and pieces because she liked pink and white flowers, so I made it pink and white. She wanted a beach proposal, so we're going away. So and this is one piece of advice for him. I don't want to propose. Just go away.
Yeah. It always slaps different.
Just go away and do
Especially
it.
for the privacy as well.
Just go away and do it. Just get a nice view, nice sunset. You're good. You know,
You know, photographer, take pictures.
you don't
so
have
jazz
to
and
spend
Instagram
bare
picture.
money on all of these lights and stuff. Just go away.
That makes sense. Yeah.
What's called?
How did you propose, actually?
Oh, mine was pandemic, so we couldn't go
You're
away.
lucky, man.
Oh, bro.
We
We couldn't go away.
You
All
proposed
those
like
Zoom
in the
weddings.
house.
No. We went for a meal, and this was when it was opening up. It was like August, so there was. You know, every summer the let was outside a bit.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh,
So
you
they-
man,
so they can make their money,
so
yeah.
we can make the money and lock us back in." So we went for a meal, and then it was time for. It was mine 'cause
2020 or 2021?
2020.
Okay.
Proposed 2020, married 2021. 2 years now. So yeah.
Congratulations.
Come on. Yeah, 2 years last Wednesday. Thank you.
Fair play, man.
So we went to dinner. We were actually beefing that day. My fault, of course. And then we went to dinner.
Was it really your fault? Or
Yeah.
I just said that?
No, it was. It was.
Even if it wasn't, I'm not saying that on camera.
We went to dinner, and it was time for. We had the food. Kind of nervous. I was like, I'm gonna do this. Went to ask the flipping waiter. I'm like, okay, the dessert's gonna come on my dessert. Say, will you marry me? On my one. Actually, he was like, all right, come on your one. And give her dessert, give me my dessert. I was like, oh, this cake is really nice. Do you want to try? And I spun it around. And then by the time she was reading, it was on one knee. And then I asked,
Oh,
That's Hollywood kind of.
will you marry me?
Fam, you know
then
what?
they gave her.
That putting it in the champagne, putting the ring in the champagne, that's so
Yeah.
dead, bro.
What they put in the champagne?
yeah.
You know, I've not seen it like TV shows
I
and
thought
stuff.
it was like in the the cupcake or something.
Some
Yeah,
do that.
some
Yeah,
do
You
that.
cut and then it opens. Yeah.
That's so dead, man.
imagine drinking your.
I
What if he
don't.
swallows it? Now you're the ER because you're trying to get married.
Nah, you don't have wife. She's 6 foot under.
What?
Whoa. She choked, didn't it?
At least she gets buried with the ring.
What's going on right now?
You got married the fiance. Part of my dream came true.
What was I gonna ask you? When you guys were picking the rings, how did you know the kind of ring your girl wanted, or did you have to go ask for advice and shit?
No, I knew at first she wanted a pear-shaped ring, and then we went to try those out. She didn't like the way it fit on her finger. But at this stage, I was already going to buy the pear-shaped ring, so I was pissed. So then she now says, "What's that ring? Is it Halo? Oval.
Yeah,
So
'cause
she now,
I've seen it.
she now, sorry?
I seen the ring, so I was like, it was an oval
She
ring.
now settled for the oval one, and then we just went because she picked out the ring she actually wanted. Because bro, if I picked out a wrong ring,
Yeah.
Keep the receipt.
She wanted, like, I was the same. She wanted the pear shaped. And then when I went to shop I saw the pear shaped and I was like, all right, let me buy it. But then I saw the one next to it. I was like, I feel like this suits her more. I just said, fuck it. Like,
Are you alright?
Oh yeah.
yeah. I just said I kept the receipt though.
Oh liar.
In case I was wrong. In case I was wrong.
Snow was like, that's an expensive shampoo.
My guy just, can you email me the receipt as well? Email it.
And then the one I bought was even more expensive, but I just my soul was like, I was like, I just feel like this suits her more. So I was like,
And was that right call?
yeah, she loves it. She still like this one that she has till this day.
So now that you're 2 years in,
Yeah.
when are we upgrading this ring? Simi, I got you.
Upgrading.
Oh, not right now.
What's that talking about? Upgrade.
You don't want to upgrade.
What?
When you get married, me, I'll upgrades.
Thank you.
Why do you leave the suit?
Deji, you did this. You did this.
Machine.
This guy said upgrade
No,
ring.
but that upgrading thing is rubbish, man.
This guy
That's rubbish. Like I got you this ring on the day I proposed to you. That's your ring for life.
No, what
Why should I change it?
But what do you get? What do you get?
I love an
Where's your
affection.
What's called?
Good answer.
And I'm fine with that.
Bro, that means giving courses now. You can get a Rolex.
Nah, I won't lie to you.
If you buy me a Rolex, I'm not slapping you, but like, what am I doing with a Rolex, man? I'm selling that thing and keeping the money. Why do I want a Rolex?
Yeah, I guess it's not for you because watches might not be his thing. So
No, watches are my thing.
we're not Rolex.
But I know my level. I don't want Rolex right now.
No.
I want money.
Listen, I'll get robbed with a Rolex because I'll do this like I'll be walking around like that.
Yo, 100%.
Yeah, do you want to know the time?
Every picture.
My dad has a Rolex. I have to be when he's doing his inheritance. I'm put right there. Sign me down.
Are you excited to get your ring?
Yeah, man. I want a flashy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just cause.
I forgot mine today.
How'd you forget?
I was going gym, so I was like, I don't want to. Sometimes because of the bar and like the lifting, it's annoying.
Get
So I was
like
like,
a
no.
plastic one.
Yeah,
you can get
no.
like a plastic ring.
She suggested that too, bro.
Yeah, you can,
Plastic
like they make rings for people that go gym.
What you put in for the comments? I do go gym.
Oh no, but you know what I mean.
What's going on?
No. I meant like you know that like they do things to accommodate every niche.
Yeah.
So you have the plastic one that you wear when you're doing like DIY and
Yeah, exactly. So you
yeah.
could still always have something on as an indicator.
It's not that
So you
deep.
can
And
say
then you can
that
just
I'm married.
It's not that deep.
Who's coming up to you and asking for your number?
Listen,
In the gym, you don't know.
You never know, Jordan.
Some man's got sauce like that.
You got it? Like
I go.
what?
There's nobody in my gym. It's a work
Yeah,
gym.
he goes
There's nobody in there. I'm seeing there's nobody there. One thing people kept asking me though was like, why did you want to get married? Because they were like, I was like, oh, it's religious. Because in their point of view, it was like everything that you think marriage can give you, like the partnership, you don't really need to put it in marriage form. You can get all of that without being married. So what was your like personal reasons? Like, not even personal. What did it come down to?
It's like it's just like the stage of life.
Natural progression.
Yeah, you get born, you go to crash.
Why you gotta go that far back?
You know what? I just
That guy's like, roll with me here. Roll with me.
Okay.
you get
I'll let
born,
you
you
learn.
go to crash, go to primary school, secondary school. What's next? College. After college,
You're working.
you graduate, and there's that period where you're looking for a job, but you're like pissed off with life, and then you finally, well, for me anyways, and then,
I was like, this sounded personal.
and then, whoa, I couldn't find a job for time. I'm pissed. And then you finally get a job, and then you're working for time, and then you're like, oh, let me get into a relationship now. And then you get a relationship. After a relationship, you get married. After marriage, now people are gonna start asking for kids. So it's just the natural progression of life. But in terms of marriage, like it's obviously religious as well.
Yeah.
There's things that you do when you get married that it's just like God will just elevate you in a different light. That's what I believe anyways.
I agree.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
because, like I feel like we see it in so many parts of life. Like having a woman that's right for you and everything, it shoots you to a different level. Like,
So why don't you do it?
relax, relax.
This guy, you're on
He started it, man. I was
It's your fault.
minding my business.
going
Guy said,
on,
ring.
man?
And he looked at the camera and said, Simi, I got you. Fuck him.
What's good? What are you most looking forward to? Like with marriage and everything. What with this whole process, even the wedding and
Why is this
everything.
guy laughing?
We're coming to you. Don't worry.
Laughing.
We will get here.
Don't worry, we're getting to you.
Why is he laughing for, man? God damn. I'm most looking forward to marriage. Just having your companion, bro.
Yeah.
and knocking.
You know what? I was thinking it.
no, but on a real thing, just having someone that's there that like you can call on anytime, like someone that has your back, someone that, but like with me and my girl, yeah, like I read the stat one time that finance is one of the big issues for divorce, and as we've grown up and we've seen how like the older generation, they deal with money. Like that is crazy. But for me, like I'm so happy that we're so open about our finances. Like we know she knows how much I makes. I know how much she makes. Yeah. Like when she needs money, I got her. When I need money, like it's that kind of thing. So that's one of the things that I'm happy that we have that pattern now. Cause going into marriage, not knowing about finances can really, really, really lead to
cause problems.
You get married and you find out that she's in 40K debt.
Yeah. You know, that's crazy.
Sorry.
No, go.
No, because even Deji, like you know yourself, like a job hunt, whatever I get offered, whatever job I laid out on the table, I say, look, this is what they're offering me. This is how much you'll take. This is what it is. What do you think? Because then we can make that decisions together. Like from the off, I'm like, this is how much is in my savings and everything's on the table. So if like there's no things like nothing's gonna surprise you. Like if you want to see my pay slip, like to see if I like, I'm not going to. It's not that deep for me. So no, companionship, me and Molly 2 years. Did like last Sunday, but easily top one decision I've ever like. It just suits who I am as a person. It suits what I need right now at my age, and it just makes sense. So I guess from that standpoint, the world.
Like there's no point of lying as well.
Yeah.
Like at the start of a relationship, obviously you want to put your best foot forward, but as time goes on, bro, that best foot is going to go back. you can't keep your best foot forward for like I've been in a relationship for 3 years now. Yeah. Bro, that foot is behind me.
Especially if you live together as well.
It's offside, bro.
And what about Tommy?
Yeah, when are you buying these princess coats?
Do you feel now that obviously he started like 90s babies went 3 for 3, innit? He started. Wait, what?
You know, is that princess coat? This guy's been looking.
Look, I'm a lover boy at heart, man.
Who you buying it for?
What, myself? I'll do like Drake and I'll make a necklace.
Tommy, you've seen 90s babies. It went 3 for 3.
Yeah.
He's starting. You guys feel pressure then in the pod? No pressure.
I'm not under any pressure. I'm like, you
That's
can't
good.
pressure me.
No, it has to, because it has to be a personal decision. You can't look at other people do it and just feel like, okay, my mates are doing it. Now it's time for me to do it. Because if my mates were doing it, I'd still be waiting right now. Because nobody wants to leave the street.
You're the only one.
Me and like Morris is legally married, but he hasn't done all that stuff yet. So I was first though. I was like amongst all my friends. I dove in
legally, and you tried, didn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, actually,
I'm
curious. How did you get married affect your friendships?
Not at all. To be fair, because it's like you're saying, we went through the same stages together. It was just like the next natural stage for us. So all my friends, we finished college. Everybody was doing their 9 to 5. Everybody was settling with their partners in their own ends, anyways. So just kind of like, it's time to get married. Of course, we don't see each other as much, but that's with any adult friendship. It's not because of the marriage I don't see them.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
we have a thing where once every quarter we link up for food.
Okay, so it hasn't affected it because you know the what's it called? What's the
Stereotype?
The stereotype is that like, once you get married,
you
know that kind of way. You can't go out with your boys anymore. But
no.
That depends on you.
Yeah, and it was never on that. Like we've never told each other where to go and who not to go and who not to hang out with when it comes to like our friends. If my friends wanted to hang out, I was like, it's time. But look, maybe lucky and unlucky, all our friends really moved out of Ireland anyways. Like they live in Switzerland, the UK. Okay. I don't really see them as much anymore.
I also think that's one of those things where where it's like, your marriage should be like this. You should do this. Like when you're married, you should stop doing this. It's like instead of just creating your marriage for what's going to suit you, you start trying to fit what it should be or what you think it should be.
Yeah.
Do you feel like, for both of you, your girls have not changed, or it's kind of like you've seen a little difference of like maybe they feel like they should act a different way? Because I have a friend, she got engaged and she started getting in her head about certain things and started being like, as a fiance now, should you be doing that or should I be doing that? And I could see it like kind of shaking the boat a bit. Do you guys feel like that, or maybe not even your partner, just even yourselves?
Me, personally, yes. In the terms of I'm more intentional in my behavior and maybe like even sometimes the way I would tweet things or the way I would word things or the conversation I would have. I just can't be a wild boy like 2013. I just can't say anything because I'm no longer just a representation. Like in those little things, I'm more mindful because if it was just me, I'll say it. But also it's kind of like you don't want to embarrass them and do things. I'm just more intentionality is just important. I think that's all I've done. But you've known Simi. She was more conservative anyways, so she's not really. So there's not really much change. She's just more peace.
Do you think her being conservative affected you?
In what way?
Just so you being intentional. Right?
Yeah.
So it's like it like
I think you're right. Yeah.
Almost like I can't. Not that you can't be yourself. Obviously, you can't be. You have multiple versions of myself, but you can't.
I can't be a wild boy. I can't. No, I have to tone it down. It is true. It is true because
you probably have a lot of tweets in your drafts, yeah.
No, I don't have any in my draft. I do think sometimes I text them to Deji.
Yeah.
I won't lie. Sometimes some of my things, that thought still needs to leave my brain, so I'll just text it.
Get out of the system.
What about yourself? Do you feel like okay now?
Maybe I haven't gone to your stage yet.
Why was that? The thing is,
He's still a wild boy.
yeah,
I'm not even.
he was always calm though.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean by wild now?
Like just your certain things you might have said before, or certain things you would have done that you say, okay, I can't really be moving like this anymore because of the circumstances.
Yeah, I wasn't really doing anything mad. Like
That's
that.
true.
I wasn't really doing anything crazy like that.
Yeah, no, I was.
No,
Anyways.
Jordan has one superpower, and you know what it is, yeah? He's always on the internet.
Chronic
Jordan's
life.
his ability to take drugs.
That too. To take drugs and be fine. But yeah, no, bro, because like one of the memories came up. Jordan is promoting the podcast at his wedding. He's saying, "Are we back three at the back?" At his wedding.
I won't lie, I rate that,
Bro, what's good?
But talk about making your wedding your own.
You had J. Cole.
I had J. Cole. Yeah, in my fucking speech, there was a thing.
You know,
you're the love of my life, and I'm glad that you came. Middle child. I put the thing there.
Your vows.
When I was reading through it, I kind of snuck it in line there from Cole.
And what did people clock?
Nobody clocked. Except my brother. Like my brother, I knew Cole.
No, I won't lie. If no one clocked, that would make me feel a lot better.
But
Because I'm like, it was so good. It went over your heads.
Yeah. Well, after a while, I told her. But like, again, she knows what she's with. Also,
Yeah.
it's not like this is I'm extra. So it's not like it's a new thing that Jordan.
But yeah, like what's good? Like someone was saying, bro, that fool comes back and like you can only put up a facade for so long.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, bro, you live with this person. Like, and that's why when people are like, for me, I personally do want to live with the person that I married before I marry them. Because people are like, oh, you can go away on trips, so you guys can visit each other. It's not the same. You can pretend for a week. You can pretend for a month. You can't pretend for a year.
There's so many marriages that I hear, like literally that first year is always so tough.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, we are not coming together. I don't like this being in the kitchen counter. He doesn't think it's a problem.
It's the small things, isn't
Yeah,
it?
and it's just like, why are you putting it there? I was like, what's the problem with it being there? I just don't like it. Well, I don't see a problem. And like,
Cause deep, you've been like, you've been your own person, your own for the all of your life. Like,
Yeah.
You didn't have to. Well, you have to answer your parents, but it's not the same like answering to your wife. Like,
because
you
like,
can't
she's
leave-
not your mom.
you know, like you can't just leave this. Like when I finish drinking this, I can't just leave this on the countertop.
Do it one time, two
She's
times.
gonna go crazy.
But, and also when you're in your house, like everything we do is because our parents do it that way. So it's like we're all singing the same tune. You know what I'm saying? Like we all keep the ketchup in the fridge because that's what we were taught. But yeah, obviously.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Yeah.
What's called? But when it's someone from a different what's called from a different household that was brought up a completely different ways, like your way is not wrong, my way is not wrong, but we got to find a common ground here. Do you get what I'm saying? Because like there's some things that, bro, I don't care about. Like let's say, I don't care about putting a wet towel on the bed, but that's something that bugs you out.
The way he said that, bro. That means bro's done it so many times. He's done it so many times.
Chill there, man. Not harming anybody.
And then trying to explain to them, and like we saw on this podcast, they're not good people. So you're trying to explain their rationale, they just don't want to understand. It's like, who's hurting? It's gonna be there for 2 seconds, and what I hate is when they don't even give you a chance to fix it. Like I left her there because I went to do something. I'm gonna come back and fix the situation, but because now you've seen it, you have to mention it. I'm coming back. Leave me alone.
You caused me in between thoughts.
I'm just going downstairs to do this, and I'll be back at this. But let me introduce the pod and then give these boys their quiz.
Before we introduce, man, congratulations, cheers to you.
I'll finish my drink, man.
Cheers in spirit, man.
Cheers.
You don't have to say. You just
Happy married life, everything, man. We
Cheers.
pray for the best for you, man.
Anyways, we are here. This is fuck. My brain just completely froze. I was about to do this. anyways, we're here. This is Charge. We are the podcast with the highest level of analysis the culture needs.
You know.
I'm Uncle Jay, but you mans call me Jordan, and I'm here with.
You know your girl's favorite voice, Big Deji, nigga with the Midas touch.
Come on, who we got?
Who's this nigga?
I thought we passed
I listen to the pod every week. Yeah.
And you know when he gets to his intro, he puts his voice
Come on.
I don't do it on purpose.
I don't do it on purpose.
I don't do it on purpose.
Yeah, all right.
That's Vader. Down.
Look, man.
We're talking for 30 minutes. And you know,
Thank
I get used to it now.
God for life. Thank God for
And
life.
who we got here today?
Snow?
King Grooves.
You're not doing your whole full name like you've been doing.
Listen,
Nah, he's married now. He's engaged now. You have to chop his.
That thing might come back and bite me. I'm just throwing out all my names.
Every episode now, he does his intro, all his names. I'm like,
you just had the Fed on there, man.
Bro,
That
my
guy
name
keeps
was
setting me up.
King Grooves.
What's called? Yo, please make sure you like, share, subscribe. You know, tell a friend to tell a friend. We got some merch in the building. We got hoodies, we got t-shirts, we got tote bags. Hoodies €25. Hoodies €40, t-shirts €25, tote bags are $10, but you can get the whole clean sweep for €70. Sweet.
but for you guys can win merch to bring home.
Maybe you can't. Because you know what? You guys can win merch for your babes.
Yeah, we've run out of all the big men sizes.
All the big sizes are gone.
Yeah.
But
Well, let's do it because we like to
Is
do
this
a
a quiz?
Yeah.
Abe.
On the last
So
episode,
we're working together.
working
yeah.
together as a team.
Good.
What like category is it?
In my
Everything.
categories, there's 5 questions. It's sports, entertainment, geography, Irish content, and the Bible.
So what, we have to pick a category?
No. Those are the 5 questions. They're based on that.
Okay.
and I've got 5 questions as well.
Yeah.
You've got, bro. I have a bunch of questions.
I know I have one specific.
Whichever one I feel like giving you is what you get. Look,
Specifically
for me, whichever one you get is what you get.
All right.
What's called? You got lifelines.
quizzes.
You got lifelines. If Jordan's questions, you can ask me. My questions, you can ask Jordan. And bonus, ask her.
Okay.
All right, cool.
So 3 lifelines. Come.
Is it 3 each or 3 altogether?
3
Pay
altogether.
attention.
Three all
pay
together.
attention.
So he has 3, I have 3. So that's
No.
3.
Yeah,
These are one
finesse here.
team.
I like that.
6 out of 10 lifelines. That is crazy. Right, the first question is sports. I thought you guys would have. Oh, KD is not here, but where's your head? That's in the house, everybody. First question, sports. And how many times have Nigeria qualified for the World Cup?
She naked male.
Men's team.
The
Men's team.
football guy.
She naked male.
I wanted
Let me give you a hint. Don't ask me.
I remember watching 2 anyways. They've never won it. That's a fact. Why? How many times in their history? Damn.
Would you say the single digit number?
Definitely.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay. Now let's do.
It's not more than 7.
What are you looking at me for? He's trying to think if I
no
can
more
give
than
away.
7.
Not more than 7, not less than 4.
But what are you picking?
Why are you picking? What's your number?
When did the World Cup start?
The World Cup in the 30s.
1930.
Okay,
Uruguay won the first.
I could take half a point if I give you a hint.
Dude, are we going to do that?
I
Half a
will
point?
take it.
No.
Nah?
This guy is not helping you. Why are you taking his advice?
Half a point if you get it. Instead of getting 1, you get 0.5.
What?
I feel like you're close. That makes sense.
How good is the hint, though?
It's decent.
Okay. Half a point.
Half a point.
What's the hint?
So because now you can do how many World Cups from there. The first qualification was 94.
Oh.
Oh.
That helps. That
That
helps.
helps.
I'm taking away from
94.
1930 to all the way to 94. That's a big
How many World Cups since 94? Is it
one every 4 years.
4
Yeah.
Oh, 98, they probably didn't qualify.
No, I feel like we had a decent team back then.
They went to the Olympics.
98 was France. They were
When
there.
Nigeria beat Brazil. Remember that song? When Nigeria beat
These guys are
Brazil.
niggas are stalling. These niggas
Bro,
are
we're gonna
stalling.
have to push you for an answer.
It's either 3 or 4, innit?
What's your answer?
3.
It's 6. Yeah, 94, 98, 2002, they went to all of them. And then they were there in 18. Messi beat them like twice. So that's already 5.
It's always Argentina. It's always
Yeah.
fucking
Fair
Argentina.
play, lads.
So it's 6.
Fair play.
Wrong question. Second question. Entertainment. Rajesk, Howard, and Leonard are characters from which sitcom?
Oh.
That's like
Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Correct. What is the capital city of Australia?
Wait now. Canberra.
Yeah, it's
That's correct.
Canberra, yeah.
Which artist says the tagline, Simba, I'm surprised to see you here?
C'est la vie de mai.
It's correct.
I didn't even know that. It's my brother.
I knew you would know. And final question.
he listens to pod. That's how.
Yeah. Final question. And Jesus wept is the shortest Bible in the verse. What book, verse, and chapter is it?
Oh my God.
It's either John or
It's
James.
John. I think it's
John
John.
11:35.
That's a pastor's kid.
That's 4
4 out of 5.
No one has done that on this pod.
What Christians say now? We love God.
Funnily enough,
That was good.
Kaki Kid last week, he did that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he smashed it. All right, cool. I'll start with something that has to do with you guys. How many videos have you guys released on your channel today?
God damn.
Jeez.
God.
Well, because that's more than
How
just
many
the episodes.
videos?
How many videos?
We're on episode 17 something. And we
So-
used to do 2 parts.
So if when did we stop doing 2 parts? Maybe like 6 months ago.
It's 3 something. Has to be. Or 2 or
How many numbers are you giving us up above and below?
5.
Here now.
I'll give
wait,
you.
you
I'll
do
give
you
you
know
10.
you check
No, I don't.
No,
We
he
don't know
has
each
no
other's
ideas.
questions.
Oh,
we don't know each other's
Yeah,
questions. I'll give you 5 either way.
That's tiny,
Man,
man.
think for yourself, man. Don't let him sway you.
He wasn't good to me.
It's close,
hold on,
close,
wait,
close to
wait,
300.
Bear in mind, we also have the other stuff we've done as well.
The diggings and stuff.
Yeah, like HelloFresh and all of that is on the channel.
I want to say like this is not the
Hold-
answer.
wait,
This is
wait,
not the answer. By the way.
second.
I'm just talking with my partner here. I want to say like
Hold on.
probably
Let's.
270.
No, don't.
I'm not checking. I want to do maths.
Okay.
Do the math. Do the math in your head. No phones.
No. Come on now. It's just mathematics. So 52.
Nah, these niggas are actually stressed.
I'm gonna have to start pushing you guys for an answer soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say probably 3 something.
3 something.
Yeah, I'd say 3
I was,
something.
I was gonna say
I'm-
below
If
3
we
something.
do 52 episodes, but we did 2 parts, that's 104.
You're right.
I'm
And
gonna-
then
I'm gonna
let's say we
push
do
it
that for 2. Let's say 355.
Final answer?
Yeah.
270.
Damn.
So, oh my
The
God.
thing is, you were close. He was very
oh my
fucking
God.
close. Yeah, 270, bro.
Damn.
I was mad confident too.
Andy Cook maths.
He said, let me take my calculator. I know that's what I'm saying. So trust me.
All right, next one. What movie did Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett Smith, Vivica Vox, and Kimberly Elise star in?
That's not my fault.
I heard this.
This is a classic question.
Oh, they.
Go ahead.
Girl strip?
Is that what you're thinking?
No,
Don't take it. He's
No,
fucking head.
no.
Jada Pinkett and Queen Latifah. They don't.
Vivisha.
Oh, no,
whatever her
Vivica
name
Fox.
is,
No,
Vivisha.
no.
She wasn't in Ghost Strip.
Oh,
Vivica
no.
Fox.
Wait, say the names
Also,
again.
what movie did Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett Smith, Vivica
No,
Fox,
Regina Hall is in Girl Trip.
and
Don't take it.
Kimberly
Don't take it,
Elise
don't take it.
star in?
I love Regina Hall.
I swear to God, I heard this like this week on 90s Baby.
If you want, because since we're doing that now, for half of the points, I'll give you a hint.
There's nothing in my head. Right?
Half of the point.
There's a classic song by En Vogue that's attached to this movie.
Thanks, that doesn't fucking help.
That helps massively.
Man, I don't like movies,
I don't know the
man.
answer.
Take a guess.
Wait. What black American film is there?
Queen
old school
Latifah, Vivica Fox.
Cold
See,
movie
my
too.
problem is I can't think of movies that Queen Latifah.
I only know she's in Taxi and Girl Strip.
Literally.
I'm Barbershop, innit?
I'm gonna have to push you guys for an answer.
But it's not Barbershop.
I'm going to have to push you for an answer.
I don't know, man. Lion King.
This guy is
What's
so
it called?
silly.
It Set It Off. What's it gonna be? Because you never
I
heard it?
probably never watched it in my life.
Nah, I never heard it in my life.
Cold movie. You should actually watch it.
Give us another question, man. Come on.
No, that's 0 out of
Come on,
2.
man.
You started well, though. 4 out of 5
What's
here.
the smallest planet in our solar system?
Well, this is a tricky one now.
Because Pluto is no
No,
longer a
Pluto
planet.
is not a planet.
Okay. So what's the next one?
Also, just so you know, you guys have burnt both your lifelines.
No, I haven't said shit.
She didn't say anything.
She didn't say anything. It was
she,
only
she
the
was going to say Girl Trip.
Okay,
but
okay.
then
What's the
she didn't.
smallest? I know Jupiter is the biggest.
Yeah.
Can we get a point for that?
Hold on, but like, what are all the planets?
There's a rhyme for
there's a
it.
thing, and then We just have to
Guys.
take one before Pluto.
Decide now.
So we have Mars, Jupiter,
Saturn, Venus.
Saturn, Venus,
Obviously, Earth.
Earth,
Uranus.
Uranus.
He's your own name.
Jordan, stop helping.
Oh, wait. Neptune. We forgot Neptune.
Yeah, Neptune.
Mercury.
And Mercury.
And Mercury. Oh, yeah.
They still haven't picked one. 10, 9, 8, 7.
Neptune? Mercury.
What's your final answer?
Mercury.
5.
Mercury.
Neptune.
Correct.
Oh,
Which one is
Mercury.
it?
He said Mercury. He said Mercury.
I said Mercury.
Because you guys are doing so badly, I'll give it to you.
I said Mercury.
You're not doing bad. That's 5 out of 7 or something.
Oh, give it to my own part.
Oh,
Yeah, give it
okay.
back.
No, yeah, that's 5 out of 7 for them. That's good.
What's called? Okay, so I have 3 more questions. Isn't it? No, 2 more questions.
2 more.
Where did Martin Luther King Jr. deliver his "I Had a Dream" speech?
It was in Washington, D.C., but I don't know what the... Something steps.
No, give me just.
The state.
Oh, America.
Oh, Washington, D.C.
No, he said give me the place.
He said state, state,
Oh,
state.
stay. Oh, sorry.
Like I said, America.
So,
okay.
what, 6 out of what? 8.
6 out of 8. That's good.
All right. What's the last one I should give you?
No, 6 out of 8. You have 2 more to give.
Yeah, you have 2 more then.
No.
No, this.
So that means what, 6 out of 7?
Yeah, 6 out of 7.
Oh, maybe.
There's no way they got 2 wrong.
No.
Oh,
you
8 out of 9?
You got 2 wrong. I asked
7 out of 9.
you. 7 out. This is the last question.
Okay, then 7 out of 9.
This is the last question.
Some parts. still.
What's called during the Easter Rising of 1916? What building served as the headquarters for the leaders of the uprising?
You already used me as a lifeline.
You've used
so-
him.
Oh, you should know, innit?
You've used her.
No, they
No,
didn't.
they, but
Okay, stop shouting out answers.
I think I know, though.
I was going
But
to say...
I'm not confident in my answer.
I think it might be the GPO.
I'm not confident in my answer, though.
What's your final answer?
GPO.
Facts.
You can see the bullets to today. He's dead. The first time I went to GPO, I went like this.
Wow. What's that?
That's 8 out of 9. 8 out of 10.
Deji Mount.
That's not bad.
But is that the highest?
No.
I think it is, yeah.
8 out of 10.
Yeah, Newbury got again
Wait. How many of your questions did they get wrong?
4. They got 1 of my wrong.
4 out of
Oh, you
5.
got 4 out of 5, and then you got 2 of my questions wrong.
Oh, so that's
So
7.
7
7
out
out
of
of
10,
10. That's
yeah.
still good.
Wait, did you give us 5, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, he says he did, so we'll take his word
No,
for it.
wait, hold on. How many was called? Videos on your channel,
Movie.
headquarters, movie, Neptune.
Yeah, it was 5.
What was
And
it
then
on?
the Easter Rising.
No, his
Oh,
headquarters.
I had a dream. I had a dream.
Oh, I had a
speech.
dream, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that's 5.
7.
You guys did well.
Does that merit any hoodies or
7 out of 10.
between 2 people?
That's 70%, bro.
That's a
Yeah, but
first.
that's 2 people though.
That's a first, yeah.
Okay, yeah. We'll stop.
Yeah,
We'll stop.
you guys get merch to bring home.
Have you?
I'll come back home with something.
Are you not bringing this already?
Bro, she's getting nice that she's not even here.
It's favor.
But
You
then
know
you
the
said you want to talk about something instead of emotion. Can't remember. You brought it up earlier. I can't remember that.
No. What's called? Did you watch Blue Therapy?
I did, yeah. Did you?
Fam,
No, I haven't
I
watched
haven't
it.
seen it yet.
Was it the new one or the one before?
The
Yeah,
new
the
one.
new one.
I think I watched one episode of it.
Fam.
Wait,
them niggas
it's on YouTube, yeah?
yeah, it's on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Niggas are toxic, bro. Niggas are toxic.
Not me. You.
So what happened in the episode?
So there's a couple different couples. Let me see what their names are. There is
Ray, Tunde.
Yeah, there's Ray and Tunde.
Why did you say Ray first?
She's
No.
got back, bro. She has got back.
These niggas are trying.
There's Ray. Why is it on your mind?
Because I saw she does a podcast as well. As a fellow podcaster,
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
she has a
yeah,
podcast. I have a podcast. There's relatability there already. You know that one.
That's a good joke. What's called? There's what's it called? Tunde and what's his babe's name?
I can't remember the names. I'm not gonna lie.
I actually can't remember their names, and I actually had it written down as well. Don't worry, I'll find this.
But what did you want to bring up in terms of the?
Yeah, so
Content.
there's Tunde and Marie.
Yeah.
That's the one that, bro. So they've been together since they were 17, on and off, right? They broke up. He ends up having 3 kids, 2 baby mamas.
He got back where I said he doesn't want a child.
He what's called? He's saying that he's not going to marry her, like, and she wants marriage. Yeah.
Let him
What's
land, let him
called?
land.
Also, I've got to respect this toxicity right now, right? So when they were broken up, she got with a footballer, and she was living the high life apparently. Private jets. The guy was worshiping the ground that she worked on, everything.
Well, like top footballer.
Apparently, what was said on it was like, I think it was like four. He was like 400 bags a week.
Oh, that's Haaland. No, that's Kevin. That's Mohamed Salah. Who the fuck is she dating?
And what's called? So she had him blocked on everything, and so this nigga got her back here. He found out where they were living, and he rented the apartment there. You gotta respect the hustle.
Oh, so he rented the apartment in that block.
He rented the apartment in the block that they were living.
So
in.
he can afford the same apartment as Mohamed Salah.
How expensive can your rent be?
What?
How expensive can your rent be?
It can be.
If he's dating 400k footballer,
I've seen rent prices that are like $50 per month.
Yeah, bro. But the guy has money as well. The guy has money as well. Okay. Obviously, not footballer money, but he's got money as well. So what's called
enough to afford rent?
Yeah, enough to afford.
He's doing more than very well for himself.
You get what I'm saying? So like my guy was like, all right, cool. I will just physically put myself in the same location. They start talking again. She'd come to the house and they'd visit. Apparently, nothing happened. And the footballer boyfriend found out. Obviously, it looks bad. Broke it off, and then she ends up getting back with this guy.
She fumbled the bag,
Bruv.
If I was a woman, the things I would do.
Like what? Like
If
what?
I was a woman,
No, like what? Let's talk about this.
If I was a woman
What
and I
would you
had
do?
no morals,
Bro,
Yeah, because really, who morals help?
Oh, yeah, no morals.
I'm good for life.
bro. do you hear how much these girls make on OnlyFans, bro?
Bruv.
I've heard.
Guy, I heard there's this Australian girl. Apparently, she makes the most in Australia or whatever. Her brother manages her OnlyFans.
That's
That's too far.
That's demonic.
That's disgusting.
What?
That is
How can you
disgusting.
say that's demonic?
Does he edit the videos as well? What's going on?
No, I was like, you see that porn thing is wild. I saw I was scrolling through Twitter the other day, and I don't know if you saw it.
Tom, it's always you.
No.
I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to say
No, I'll tell you why. There was a guy just eating like a burger.
Yeah.
In the background, they were shooting a porn. Like he just eating a burger. Broad day, like as in.
But like actually a porn, you know? Was it just?
But as in,
just having
like
sex?
no, as in
Like
there was
porn.
there was cameras,
Yeah.
lights, and people on the bed, and he was just eating a burger. I'm just like. So I said that to say that like there's probably an element of like desensitization.
Yeah,
I get you
for
because
sure.
I
It
saw.
is wild that it's your sister.
To manage your sister's OnlyFans.
No, that's
wild.
That's
We don't have
insane.
to. Do you have to look at the account or do you just
Yeah,
manage?
if
Yeah,
you
that's true. That's
what,
actually
do they
true.
do brand deals over there? I don't know. But if you want to pitch your sister, you have to show them her highest
so he's not
performing
lying.
video. You have to show them the part where it spikes. That's
What
crazy.
did she do to get the peak?
That's crazy.
On the same
He said, make more of that content. Don't worry.
on that same Twitter that Tommy was using, me too. I was there one day. I was scrolling through the same one.
That's it.
Or X, that's what it's called, isn't it? I was scrolling and I saw one girl. She was doing a Q&A. She has an OnlyFans and she's doing a Q&A with her brother about how her OnlyFans affects his life in school. And this boy is like saying, "Oh yeah, the boys always come up to me talking about your Twitter, talking about what you post." I'm like, "That's why you." I couldn't do it.
Yeah, because what's called? Because some of your friends are beat off to your sister. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That is
Do you know
insane.
if I decide to do an OnlyFans, I would never have it. I would decide to not have children.
Yeah. Yeah. Deji, don't do this.
No.
What are you thinking about?
No, if I was a girl and I said I'm going to have
kids.
I'm going to have an OnlyFans, I'm not going to have kids.
Did you not see Piers Morgan had one girl? She was a lawyer, a buyer, smart girl from like a Persian room. Said dead that. That was OnlyFans.
Making
Obviously.
250k a month.
Yeah.
More money is more
300.
enjoyable.
But do you not think there's like? Do you think they ever, just in general, they say, okay, dead this life, I want to go back to being a part of a
You can't.
functioning
That's
society?
what happened to that babe. What's her name?
Nick Lever.
Yeah. Like,
Of course you
she
don't.
was.
Yeah, she was on podcast, and I'm interested in podcasts.
I hear. Say.
Oh, yeah, that's
Like,
all, yeah.
she stopped being a porn star.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
But it's not working out too well for her, is it?
Yeah, but
Because
also,
whenever her face pops up, everyone just says,
It's always negative.
yeah, but the thing is also she was like she went to the height of porn. Like, do you get what I'm saying?
Like she became mad popular, and around the time as well, like you had people from her country like disowning her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because she
there
was
was-
doing some
She was doing
mad
porn.
stuff.
She was doing
Yeah,
porn with
there was
hijab
a-
She
on
was
and
wearing
that.
hijab and stuff.
Yeah, there's a religious
Yeah.
element that made her like pop.
Do you get what I'm saying? And then also her name rings off, like, do you get what I'm saying? Salo has a song called Mia Khalifa, like,
Yeah.
do you get what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard. But
We asked him about that, and he was like, "Oh, I just like the name."
marketing.
All right.
but
His own childhood.
what's called? Actually,
His own child.
speaking about Ray and whatever from Blue Therapy, like, because obviously she's got a nice body and everything, so she posts a lot of
I've
like,
never noticed.
obviously. What's called? That's right, faithful man, black men don't cheat. What's called? But yeah, so she posted a lot of like bikini pictures and all that because she's a model, and she was joking about she was thinking about starting her OnlyFans. But the thing is, right, there's some girls that have OnlyFans, but it's essentially just shit that some people put on Instagram for free.
Yeah.
Is there a problem with that? Yeah, some girls, it's not even like, it's not sex and
Just
stuff like that.
bikini
It's just
pictures.
bikini pics and stuff like that. Yeah.
And man pay for it.
You look, if there's something that's unlimited in this world, is horny niggas money.
Yeah.
It's true. It's
Do you get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like,
No, I want like men disappoint me every day. With
bro,
with what they do.
bro,
It's what they do.
every single
Men
day.
disappoint me
There was a
every
UFC
single day.
fighter, Paige Van Zandt, very good-looking, skinny, blonde woman. She said she did at UFC, started doing OnlyFans. It's all bikini pics. But because the UFC community were so horny, they wanted to see it. Went over there, she made bank. Doesn't need to do it anymore.
Exactly. Do you get what I'm saying?
But what was your overall point? So you never landed.
This is the wrong audience for this. Never mind. Never mind.
Why is this the wrong audience?
Engaged, married.
No,
We can have conversations.
All right, okay. What's called? What's called? Let's say when you first got your babes, whatever.
Yeah.
She has all that stuff. She has all like she posts bikini pictures and she posts all that kind of content, and then now she says that she wants to do OnlyFans. The same content. Would you have a problem with it?
Can I manage the page like the guy's brother? Can I? No, because then if it's the exact same content on Instagram and that's how we got to get together,
Yeah.
and that's how I approach it, and I saw this content and I was into it, and I was like, oh yeah, that's fine. I meet on double tapping, and you say I'm just gonna migrate this over to OnlyFans. That'll probably be calm.
Okay, so there's no issue with her selling herself for attention.
Is she really selling
That's a
herself?
good spin, to be fair. I think that could be the issue.
That's ultimately what it is.
Not really.
No, okay. Let's think about it from a business perspective. People are paying to what?
To see your body, she is selling herself.
And what is your body in that transaction? Your body is a product.
Yeah,
You're
is,
selling
she is.
yourself.
So are we selling ourselves here?
We're
Ultimately,
selling. Yeah. We're selling.
Ultimately,
our-
Fair enough.
this is
Yeah.
a product that we want to be
the
selling
product
to people.
is what we're speaking about. You get me? Or
Buy
us.
me. Buy me.
So like, so what you're
When
saying
you say it like that
ultimately-
again, because I wouldn't have been like the most comfortable approaching a girl if that's the vibe she's on. Maybe it wouldn't that be for me initially. But I'm saying from a standpoint, if you did approach and then she's like, oh, I just want to migrate the same content that people see for free, I just want to monetize it. I can understand why a guy could be like, yeah, that's cool. Like, but
But do you understand why a guy
Because-
would have a problem with it?
yeah,
Because niggas are probably doing that anyways.
yeah,
So why not do it and get money off it?
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
my
it's the
standpoint.
stigma that comes with, oh, you have OnlyFans. You get what I'm saying? Like, because when people think about OnlyFans, they're not thinking about bikini pics. They're thinking about,
True, you're right.
Yeah, because when you're on Reddit and you see some of the leaks and you say, oh, so this is what humans are doing over there. That's the fair.
Ready as well.
You're not Reddit. You get bootleg on that thing.
Jordan, where are we finding this?
No,
I saw Kanye say it in an interview. He was doing Drink Champs. He said the bootleg OnlyFans on Reddit. I said, Abby.
He said, we will be there.
I had to go look. I was like, fair enough. Fair enough,
The
Kanye,
first
but-
time I heard about that, I got scared because I'm just like, wait, so paywall that all of you are shouting about. I got scared for two reasons. First of all, it's on the internet and it's actually not behind a paywall, and then all of you idiots for pay for it.
Yeah. And
If you can just get on Reddit,
some
why
people on Reddit, they will be like, they'll put the name of the person you might use search, and they'll tell you, I have all our package for $10. So they're getting it for some reason.
Repurposing
That's
So there's
illegal
porn
though, innit?
resellers.
Of course.
not? Oh yeah, 100%.
Of course,
That's
100%.
illegal.
But apparently, obviously, you can sue them and all that kind of stuff.
God, catch me first.
Put your IP address.
It's like what they say about all these TV people that do those streaming. They say, you got to catch me first.
But back to Blue
Happens.
Therapy, yeah. Because there was one couple where he's just a regular 9 to 5 guy. I think he walks dogs or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And she's an artist.
Wait, sorry.
He's a dog walker for a living.
9 to 5.
Yeah, that's his 9 to 5.
That's his day job.
Like essentially he picks up dog shit as a day job or whatever, yeah.
Fair enough.
But she's a singer now, yeah. And she's starting to get a bit more notoriety now, and he's like, "Oh, you never have time for us anymore. Like, our relationship comes second to your career." And she's like, she doesn't really want to take him to like gigs anymore because he's just bad vibes. Like, it's essentially, if she's not going around saying, "Oh, this is my boyfriend," blah blah, he starts becoming bad vibes, and she doesn't like that he's being bad vibes and stuff like that. Same couple now, yeah. So she said she has a best friend called Sasha. When she introduced Sasha, when she was like, "Oh yeah, my best friend, I've got a really close friend called Sasha," blah 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 blah. Tutu's now, it's a guy. And
so the singer, the
singer,
our best friend is a guy
called Sasha.
It's called Sasha.
Yeah. So obviously, when you say Sasha,
Is it like?
wait.
No, I'm just asking.
Okay. Now wait. So when
that's a
when he sees Sasha, Sasha's a 6'3" black guy.
Oh yeah, okay.
The guy that is talking about is a white guy. Sasha's a 6'3" black guy. Also, he says he's like 5'8". So he's not.
For some reason that triggered me.
No, because they actually got into it because they met on a dating site, and he's like, but everyone lies about their height because he lied about his height on his dating site. So now when he sees this 6'3" black guy, he's like, this is Sasha.
Are they married, by the way?
No, just a couple.
Just a couple.
So you saying you have a friend called Tony, and your missus been like, all right, Tony, and then to see Tony, it's what Insta buddy.
And Tony's Insta buddy. You know what I'm saying? So now when he meets Tasha or Sasha or whatever, she tells him that she's trying to like, yo, Sasha's gay.
So he's
not.
He's not gay.
Oh,
so she even lied to like, yeah.
She lied about
she lied. Why is she lying?
Bro, because he was like,
women are not good people.
Spider-Man emoji.
but like, bro, that's so wild. Imagine your girl telling you that, oh, her guy best friend is gay, and then for you to find out he's not gay.
And then they've lipsed.
Oh yeah,
and
then
they've kissed in the past.
Because it's like, oh, has anything happened? She says no. They get into therapy. Yeah, we had one little kiss, and then you know when they try to like downplay it, bro, it's just a little kiss. Like, have you never kissed your friend before? No. No.
She's cheating.
Bro.
She's cheating.
Why would you put accusation on her? Maybe they're just...
It's not accusation, it's fact.
She's 100%.
Why are you lying that your best friend is gay?
You kissed him, minimized it.
Lied about it first.
Lied about it. You didn't specify that Sasha was a guy, 6'3" nigga, right?
And then you lied that he was gay.
And then you said he was gay, but he's not.
So has anybody here never kissed someone and minimized it?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
I hate this Jordan job. I actually hate this Jordan job.
We not funded. I just joking.
Why didn't you even wait for us to ask?
Because somebody looked at me like I said something bad. But this is back. Like,
Back.
change mad, be humble. Yes, you know, I'm not on them things anymore. So yeah, but yes, maybe she is cheating, but like,
it's not maybe she is. She is cheating. Like the evidence is on the table.
But again, do you not also think there's an element of if you think the other person are insecure, you're gonna create little stories to make them feel better because you don't want to deal with the insecurities.
That's what I was thinking at first, yeah. But then I found out that she kissed the guy.
It's the fact that she's lied on so many levels. Like, why are you trying so hard?
Because you're so insecure that I feel like I can't be honest with you because you're gonna take anything I say, you're gonna blow it up proportion.
And I know, and then you think lying will help me
in the moment. And you might be like, I'm just going to cool the situation. Again, obviously, lying in the long run never, ever works. You will get caught.
Unless you die with the lie.
Yeah. Unless you what?
Die with the lie.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But I understand in the moment, it's like, this guy is insecure. He moves very insecure. I don't even...
This guy is going to lie.
The second he said lying never works, he goes, nigga, I got free right now.
No.
I will never tell anybody.
Unless you die with the lie. What kind of lie did you lie?
Who have you killed?
Deji,
It's either he's killed somebody or he has a child somewhere.
Wait, so none of you might have things that you're taking to the grave with you?
Nah.
Not really, actually, anymore.
Those stuff that I would like if you ask me about it, I'll probably tell. If the right person asks me, I'll probably tell them. But it's not. I wouldn't like keep it to myself.
Now that you're actually about to get married,
Jordan, how far, man?
I can't laugh.
Jordan, how far? What was I about to say?
Do you feel like now you've like everything has been on the table? Like, you know, you said how certain people can ask you certain things and you'll be able to tell them.
Yeah.
You feel like with your business, if he asks you anything, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
For sure.
Is there things that
Same here.
you purposely went out.
Did we
Is there
ask
things?
him? Did we ask him? Why he answering?
Is there, you know the way that sometimes they would never think to ask certain questions?
Yeah.
Would you go out and tell?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Would you just lay that out and be like, oh, by the way, this has happened?
Probably not.
Funny enough, I was actually listening. Michael Todd was talking about this. He was talking about like the difference between honesty and transparency. He was like, honesty is not that important. Like, I'm
I get what you're saying,
but like,
yeah.
honesty sometimes is not as important as transparency. Because how do I know to ask you what did you do at 2:45? Like,
But do you go home and tell your missus, say if someone hit on you and you do the pod, you do gigs, music, whatever, tall guy, good looking guy. Every time a girl hits on you, you have to go back and tell like auntie, yo, this person hit on me every single time. Or is it sometimes it's like, oh, this happens so rare, it's a non-factor, it's not a non-story.
sometimes, yeah, because it happens so rare, it's a non-story.
Because if it's specific people, I hear it. Yeah. If it's like someone that knows you're in a relationship and they still do it, then I hear it. But if this is just like someone that doesn't know, you've never seen them, they've seen you, they come up, they shot their shot. Is there something I have to go home and be like, yo, they hit on me today?
Yeah, sometimes you just to remind your babes, I still got it, you know?
I can still be out here.
You're like, don't get comfortable. They want me.
And you'll be saying it with the biggest smile on your face.
What's the most awkward way someone has moved to you?
You'll be like, oh, you never guess what happened today, babe. That's how it starts.
That's smiling.
It was so inconvenient.
I was sitting
I
there.
didn't want it to happen, but you know,
I was talking to Deji and it was just so annoying.
And she just kept saying she wanted to be like,
What do you expect me to do?
like I
No,
told
I'm
her,
a nice guy. I can't say no.
it's like I told her I was in a relationship, but she didn't care. Like,
No, then they'll tell you it's because you're being too nice. Yeah.
Remember DJ Khaled when the girl came on his live? He was saying, I don't want to see this. No.
He'll say no like this. Oh
no. Actually, do you feel like you have to be, you know the way that it's like, oh, if someone moves to you now, you're being too nice. Do you feel like you have to be a bit extra? Yo.
There's always TikToks about this, about like what you do versus what your girlfriend like expects you. Like you see that one that someone drops their bag, the guy picks up and gives it to her. Yeah. Don't make this. No, I don't think so. I just feel like, again, Ireland is small. Everybody kind of knows. Like it's like, yeah.
It will shock you.
Some people don't get.
No, yeah, definitely. Getting moved to used to happen way more early back in the days, but now it's not.
Do you know what? Yeah.
Chilling.
How? This is a very interesting thing, right? What if? Would you have a problem with your girl wanting you to be only nice to her but mean to other girls?
Yeah, what's that about? What's
Do
that about?
you get me? Because
Why should people know me as a mean guy?
and then to you,
Everyone just thinks I'm a dickhead.
no, because you know there's some girls out there that are just like that video you just said. Like,
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's what's that word? That was that law word. Defamation of character. That's defamation of character.
But you know, you used to see on Twitter all the time. They say, "I like a mean nigga. I like my nigga mean."
Yeah.
Everyone
Everyone else
girls
but
are
them.
weird. They want niggas to be punching them in
No,
the face.
no. Some girls have abusive kinks.
Yeah, bro.
Get away from me. Yeah. Did you watch that video? There's a
demonic.
video going on in, like with college students in America.
Yeah.
And what's your toxic trait?
Yeah,
I like a nigga that beat me up sometimes. I'm like, beat you up sometimes. What?
Like that's the we are coming.
What? Like, what's all that about?
That's
Or
wait.
I like a nigga that chokes me up when he's angry.
What do you say?
That's alright. They just took me off guard there.
What? I didn't even say nothing.
I heard you.
I hear you so much, man. Don't be catching shit.
But
What's toxic trait you guys like?
there's no toxic trait. I like peace.
God bless you.
There's something you said one time. What was it? Foju.
You know when they look at you with dirty look.
I hear it.
But it's not really dirty. You know them ones. It's like
Your baby's your buying it.
Yeah.
She gives you that look.
Yeah.
innit? Do you like it?
Yeah, sometimes.
Of course. Of course.
After a while, you accept that's how she's loving me. She's like, nah, that's just love at this stage, man. You don't even feel.
That's my own.
boy, they'll be like, oh, don't touch me. I'm
Come here.
like, it's that voice that just come here.
No, Yeah, I guess that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's good. That's it. But that's like playful though. It's not really toxic. Where you're
It's toxic.
yeah messing about.
If peace is your baseline, that's toxic enough.
Yeah, but sometimes you need to spike it just a little bit.
No.
See, but when I see it, I'm
No, but
but
yours.
when I see it, I'm mad.
What's yours? Because I know yours gonna be mad.
Okay. Transparency.
Dej, you said on the pod sometimes break with a knife in my throat.
What? Wait, what?
Exactly.
Wait, all I had is knife in my foot.
You
Knife
said
before that.
this on the pod.
Knife play.
He said something. He said sometimes wake me up with a knife in my throat.
You know, you and any other Brown,
Match made in heaven.
you get along.
Match made in heaven.
You
Knife
will
play.
So, like,
With knife in your throat.
So we can't do content together.
now we get along nice.
Why? Does she like that as well?
Yeah, she likes knife play, bro.
Knife play.
This guy, this guy, like, give me that. Give me that.
This nigga's going to get in trouble. We're married man. We're supposed to look out for each other.
This guy,
I'm trying to understand. Nigga's so stupid.
Oh, you actually fed. You actually.
I need that.
The thing is, my missus listens, so she's gonna be like, I need to see the visual. This is 1 minute in this.
That was
No,
crazy.
but
Yes.
I wanted to understand what the hell is that. That's why I kind of like look
Like the way she explained it, was
crazy.
like obviously you're like doing all that PG, no, not PG, explicit stuff, and then you just roll the knife.
Yeah, just be playing with the knife on.
Or like-
yeah, you're not cutting them.
Yeah.
Just sometimes you cut a little bit just for a
Yeah,
little bit
yeah,
of blood.
yeah.
But then you're just kind of playing with the knife. It's like the threat of danger.
It's like thrill, innit? It's the thrill of it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to ask a question. have you guys done the hot wax nonsense?
No, have you?
What's that?
Why are you
Wait,
asking
what's
me?
that first and foremost?
Like what's called like you light a candle and then you pour the hot wax on somebody.
Am I a demon? What's this about? Do you want to go to hell?
Why you prepare yourself for hot things?
This guy preparing himself for a lake of fire. What's going on?
But there's a reason he asked that because Dej, have you?
Why are you asking me this
You've
question?
done
Are we
it.
not podded?
Okay, maybe once or twice.
Do you know how hot that is?
It's actually not that bad.
Jeez. Wait, you did it on someone else or someone did it on you?
Why are you asking so many questions?
I want to know.
For him to say it's not that bad.
Both of them.
And how did it feel?
It's alright.
Like, was it like,
Nah.
I was like,
Wait. Is it like what?
Don't make no sense. Don't make no sense.
don't worry about that.
It's hot for a second, and it just.
Yeah?
To be honest, it's not worth the inconvenience of having wax all over your body.
I was going to ask, what's the cleanup like? After you finish, you're not doing this.
Because wax is hard to get off.
Yeah, just be scraping everything.
So in the moment, it's a late. You're like, yeah, I'm doing it.
Oh, God.
You know what it is? Yeah, sometimes it's just like, fuck it, try it. Like,
That's crazy. Wait, what
you
led
asking
you?
so many questions?
What led you down that path?
Yo, that makes sense now.
Talk
That
to me.
makes sense.
Talk to me. Well,
That's why they got the partnership with Aromic Candles.
Wow.
That makes sense.
Look,
Is that what you were doing with those free candles?
Yeah, now.
oh,
You were getting free candles.
Hey,
What?
content.
My guy had an abundance of candles. He goes, what can I do with this?
Content.
that's crazy, man.
That makes sense.
How the fuck did we get here?
I don't know, man. We were talking about blue therapy. The Snow was talking about knife play with Yellow Brown.
No,
wait.
wait. You
No,
go
wait.
off like
You said
You got excited about Netflix. You got excited.
Because I don't know what it is. Uncle me, so I was like, I don't know what that is.
See
over
me
here.
just catch his facial expressions.
This guy, we're doing this today, yeah? On the phone, everybody just stitching.
You man are crazy, man.
But yeah, I wanted to, obviously, you man's, where's your head at? The year is about to wrap up. And what you guys feel about how your year went this year with regards to the pod? Oh, shit.
See, I asked you.
Now, can we pause this?
Fast us in the house.
Give him a mic.
No, we do need a mic. We do. They told us you weren't coming.
You said you
Sit there.
You said you weren't pulling up.
See where Tommy said.
This guy's a mess.
Deji, are we just gonna keep rolling? How's it going, man?
That's annoying.
This guy is the busiest guy in the scene. 101 things to do at all times.
What's happening, boys?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good, man.
We're talking about Snow leaving the streets for good. When's
I'll
trying to
never on
copy
the
you, bro.
streets. I'll never on the streets.
We're
so.
saying that Deji, Deji also likes knife play. So him and Eniola match made in heaven.
I did not say that.
Do you know? Oh, do you know that's perfect? Yeah, because she will elevate his knife play kink, and then he will now introduce her.
Tommy, what's going on,
And
man?
then he
Tommy, you're getting too excited. What's
he will
going
introduce
on?
her to candles, bro. Yeah, fellas
Don't worry.
pouring hot candles on people.
No.
Yeah. He's on.
Are we good?
Yeah, we good.
Alright, okay.
He's on that.
Oh. Okay, there's not enough seats, right?
No. Chill. I asked them, are you pulling up? So I can sell seats. They said, no, he's not coming.
Nah, I wasn't supposed to, and my meeting finished early.
Oh, did you know how like I be doing the bookings for getting people to come on the pod? I'm texting. You know these man, you tell how the podcast is paying. They had their people talk to me.
Tell people to talk to my people.
And the thing is, I was texting the page. I was like, but I know Tommy. I have Tommy's number. Tommy's been to my house. I was like, yeah, I'll tell the lads in the group. So I was like, Abby, you guys.
Yeah.
That's what I was working at. Elevated.
Yeah, no.
Paying social media team.
No, do you know what I think? I think it's good for like if we're gonna do something at this level.
Yeah.
I just think it makes sense to build your team.
Yeah. Delegating and building a team
Yeah,
is
bro,
very
it's not
important.
Organization as well. is
Because like
important.
I think we all have our strengths. Like Bruce has his strength. I have my strength. Snow has his strength. But I just think, do you know what? We may not be great at admin, bro.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think we're great at it.
Yeah.
Just get someone that can do it well. You know, because we're rubbish. I think we've had emails, like important emails, and then maybe like 2 weeks later, Snow was like sending it into the chat.
He was like, "Oh, lads, did you see this?"
Yeah.
And I was just like, "No, first time seeing it." But someone has opened it.
But that's good though. So, because
An opportunity is gone.
obviously when we talked to you like maybe 2 years ago, it was kind of like you do this, and everybody had different tasks. And now at this stage, you're kind of like, yeah, no, we're too busy. Someone has to take something off our plate.
Yeah, I think it's more like I think our personal lives has become more busy.
Yeah.
So it's kind of it has impacted the pod. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So I think we just had to kind of get someone in.
Yeah. Because even yesterday we had like a call with a guy. Actually he heard all of us from your pod. Shout out Franklin from Cork. He called us. Is like, oh, I want to start a pod. I saw you man's on Where's Your Head At. Can you guys kind of give me advice? The main thing was like, yeah, learn to delegate. Learn to give work to other people so you can focus what you're good at, because things can get very busy, life can happen, and before you know it, there's a snowball effect, and you haven't done a lick of work either. Yeah?
Literally.
Go ahead. No, you know, do you know what I've been realizing? Yeah, it's like, man likes to kind of. I've been probably the person that's kind of like to like do everything by myself, because you kind of like just a perfectionist. Not even a perfectionist, kind of like I know what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
But then, you know, I've realized that if someone could do it at 50% your level, just give it to them.
Yeah. Because eventually they'll get
They'll
to
get
the
there.
level.
Exactly,
Yeah. Even at work, there's one guy, he's been there so long that he finds it hard to train up new people, because by the time he trains them up to be competent, he could have done it. Yeah. And then now he finds himself doing like 101 things. And they always tell him like, bro, just train this guy up, because you're doing everything half-assed. Like this is a 50%, this is a 50%. Like let him complete the task, even if it takes him twice as long as it'll take you. Exactly. As long as then you can focus on other things. Yeah. Case I remember with Schultz, same thing. They said, look, you do so many things. How do you have time? He says, has to delegate, has to trust people to be like, right, you're the videographer. Yeah. You're going to edit this in a way I like it. We might take a year to get there, but eventually that has to be your thing to do.
One thing I've realized, even just about my my life and just in the recent like months, because I've been so close to burnout. Yeah, I was just wondering why that thing was get weird now. Sorry, I've been so close to burnout, right? In terms of like, maybe I've been burned out. I've been burned out. Yeah. But I've realized, and I've realized my fear was that I didn't want people to see me as like, who does he think he is? In terms of like, hey, I own a business.
Yeah.
We have one of the greatest podcasts in the country. You know?
Flex on. No. We don't want for humility. We want you to say it with your chest,
But you know, like we do that. I have young adults ministry, right? And all those things are high level operating stuff that we need. Like, it needs delegation. I can't do it myself.
You need a team for
I
it.
have a great team in the ministry, we need a great team on the podcast. I need a great team for my studio. I need a great team for myself.
Okay.
So people say like, okay, you're doing so many things, like, yeah, because other people are handling those things for me.
That's
Like, you know what I mean? So that it enables me to have like brain space to do the next thing. You know?
Like he said something that I think I've been thinking about for a long time on the pod. He just goes, listen, our role is to be creative. Like it goes, if we can find someone that their thing is the admin, their thing is the organization, then that just gives us the space to just be creative. Like, and I'm like, you know what? Who's the person?
Yeah.
Like, who's the person?
It's finding the person.
Finding the right person as well.
That would be invested in your vision as well. Like, because like if you just don't pay somebody, watch how it happens. And I get it. Like someone, you tell somebody your vision, and I'm like, yeah, I hear it. Yeah, I'm down.
They're attached to it as much as they benefit from it.
As long as they benefit,
And then
immediately.
Immediately. And then you're trying to do some, you do some one or two things. Money's not coming in yet. And you're telling them, don't worry, it's a bigger picture. Eventually,
you're selling the idea. It's so funny because I saw a TikTok about working for a startup. That's what they sell you. You're working like 13 hours. I said, we're doing something here. We might blow up soon.
This for impact. Impact go.
I hear that, but when it comes to me playing drums, I'm not playing for anybody. No, I don't care for impact. I don't care about relationship. Are you going to pay me my fee or not?
Yeah, the thing is, like, you've worked to a degree though. You're afforded that luxury now. You're not starting. You're not just starting. If you're just starting, you might just do a couple things so you can just be there.
Listen, let me tell you something. If I talk to you about I played a gig for this woman one time, but I was still a bus worker at the time.
What? That's such a crazy.
No, but I got the bus, traveled from my house. You remember I was still in secondary school. Early morning service, 9 a.m. on a Saturday. Deep it, yeah?
9 a.m. on a Saturday?
9 a.m. on a Saturday, bro. I finished playing for her. She gave me a bottle of water or a $5.
See, that's just disrespectful.
Like, she just...
At least she gave you transport back home.
It didn't cover the... I had to take 2 buses there.
Oh, that's not Dublin.
No, it was in Dublin, but like...
Two buses.
Two buses.
Yeah.
It didn't even cover transport one way.
How long do you mind having a podcast?
Oh, we can keep going. Until Ron kicks us out.
Okay.
Until Ron's like, I'm going home now, lads.
I was. So based on that conversation, that's a church that type of thing. What do you man think? I want to ask this question because I've been talking about it this week. What do you man think of gospel artists like Christian ministers taking a charge? Because I believe that like you can fight both sides.
I think
Bro,
and also what I mean by that is like they say to you, you say your church is doing a program. And I'm the gospel artist. I say I'm not getting out of bed. Unless
I get
2.5K is paid personally.
Okay.
I
get to travel first class
with my team.
See now, first class is crazy.
No.
No, some of these
Okay,
people
do you know what? That's my second scenario. The first one is I'm not getting out of bed until you pay me 2.5.
Yeah, facts.
I can see both sides because growing up in the church, they manipulate. The tactics used was the tactics that was used, like if you work for God, the rewards you will get will be tenfold. Like if you come and translate this week, or if you come to youth seminars, or if you do this for the church, the rewards you will get is tenfold. I understand it from being young. Like, okay, I drive to the places, but then being an adult where you need to make a living. And this is the talent, and I can make a living off my talent. Yes, of course, you can tell me the rewards of God that will be in tenfold, and I hear it. At 16, I was like, yeah, come on, let me go stand there and translate. But I can also hear like I have a family to feed, and I've seen DJs like that didn't come on the wedding because they got more money to go to another wedding, so they would just be like. So I see that side of like,
pull it down.
Yeah, on the day. So I was like, on the day.
It was only good that there was another DJ.
So I can see both sides, especially from an adult perspective. I say, I have mouths to feed. I can get another paid gig and not come to your gig. So if I'm coming, pay me.
But this is the thing, yeah. Why is it me that's on stage that you're having this conversation with? You're not having that conversation with the videographer. Videographer, you're paying.
Yeah.
It's sound guy you want to pay, but it's me that you don't want to pay.
Because God will reward you.
Cool. You can both get rewarded here. God can reward me and you can reward me as well. Because the thing is, right, if I'm thinking about my bills at home, I'm coming from a 12-hour shift to come and do this, you're not going to get the best me. And I might not touch as many hearts as I will.
But what's your thought on this?
I'm conflicted. I'll be honest.
It depends.
I think
really
it depends. It depends. I think you made a distinction that was important when we were having this conversation about gospel artists and then gospel and then ministers. I think
There's difference.
If there's an artist like if Fred Hammond is an artist or a Kirk Franklin, he's an artist. Do you get me? Someone like him, I can understand why he's like, yo, here's my, you need to pay my fees. But like if you're like a minister, name it like Dunton, I don't know if you should charge. I don't know. Do you get me? But like he may have some requirements that need to be met. Because I think some people that are at that high level, they may not be paid, but they're well taken care of. Do you get me?
Yeah.
The hotels are sorted. We're bringing you over. We're transporting you everywhere.
Yeah.
But what if it's my job? Like, if this is my job, should I not get paid?
Okay. So, and here's how I see it from a gospel perspective. It's like, all right. So, David, there's some people out there who, they don't know Jesus Christ, and you have been gifted the ability to minister to them, and by the grace of God, they could give their life to Christ, right? And I'm saying, I'm not getting out of bed until you give me 2.5K. No, and I hear your point, and the reason I'll tell you why I hear your point, because I was a gospel rapper.
And you didn't get out of bed until you got your 2.5K.
I got nowhere near 2.5. I got 300 euro max.
But what is the line then? Obviously, you have open circles now. Is there like a blurred line between like business and church and like? Because we're kind of talking about it now, where we're operating of someone making their living with, which is their business, is their talent they use for God. So, but also it is work you're doing for God. How do you distinguish that then?
As in what I'm doing for God
and what I'm doing for personal gain. If I'm still using my talent for like the church, can I not also have personal gain doing that?
Yes, I believe, and again, it will be a scriptural belief that what you do, and really when they say God will bless you, right? I know it frustrates me to hear that.
It's almost cliche now.
It's almost cliche.
Yeah.
But the gospel minister's mindset should be, I'm doing this, and the reward is me being able to do this, right? Now, I believe in honor. So I do believe when you go somewhere and you give your gifts to that place, they should honor it. And the problem is, I've gone to County Clare, Ennis, and they gave me oily puff and 7-Up in the same bag. They didn't even separate the bags, bro. The puff was rubbing off the can, and I'm pulling out the can and it's slipping out my hand. Pissed. I'm opening the thing. I'm tasting oil, right? So, like, and that's all they gave me. I came with my drummer and my piano player. So, like, they were expecting payment. I was expecting payment. We went out there. We got, pop-off and 7-Up, and we have to pay. I had to pay my musicians and pay the transport and pay their food out of my own pocket. And I was like 18, right?
Yeah, in that situation, I feel like you guys, you're trying to use God to take advantage of me.
That's why they want to use the word manipulation. But
that's what happened.
Yeah.
He said, David, come, and anybody knows that's a 3-hour journey.
Yeah.
Because you were young as well.
I was young. I was taken advantage of. So I was advised.
Are you okay, bro?
This guy is so
Snow's been in great form today.
Top form.
I care about your well-being.
No, but like I genuinely, I was taking advantage of, right? But I was advised after that, yo, listen, you're not leaving until they pay a deposit, because first of all, I got to take care of my team, the people that come with me, you know, and so I didn't have the minister mindset when I was performing. I didn't.
So if you're a rapper now, you wouldn't charge?
I wouldn't charge.
Okay.
I wouldn't charge now.
Wait, yes, if you're getting invited to like perform, you wouldn't charge.
I wouldn't charge. But
I would say you should.
I don't have a problem with
Like
someone says,
preaching now. That's a different.
Man.
That's a whole different thing.
I know man who not getting out of bed, who are not. I'm telling you, in America, not getting out of bed for 10K. For less than
10K?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
To what? Wait, to perform?
To preach.
Wait.
Let's balance it out. I'll do some pro bono work here and there. No, genuinely. Because this is the thing, yeah.
Deji's a great father.
We're talking about what's called, because right. If I have my job here, if I'm not doing this thing full time and I have my actual job, and they're telling me that I can come and preach to 10,000 people, but I also have a shift, bro. I'm thinking about the direct debit that's coming out tomorrow. I'm going to my shift. Do you know what I'm saying? So you're also paying me to not go do that and not be of the world. Pay me.
And not be of the world.
Let me be here. Like,
No, I hear both sides. I actually honestly do.
Like,
I do.
I do hear it, but I also feel like it's just man taking advantage of, oh, God will pay you. Bro, you pay me.
Yeah, God sent you to and that's what I mean. That's what I mean. So there's failings on both sides.
Yeah.
I don't think somebody should say, I'm not getting out of bed unless you pay me.
But I think the reason why they're saying that
Because I've been taken advantage of.
Yeah.
So the church has failed, and now it's caused the minister to fail.
I've never heard of pastors say, when the gas pastor pulls up, I thought this is like pulling up the pod. They say, hey, pull up the pod. Like, all right, I'll pull up. I'll just do it.
some
Some
have the
actually pull up.
relationship.
And some ask for a fee.
Yeah.
But some pull up without asking for a fee, but they get a fee after.
But the thing is, right, genuinely, if it was me as well, and I'm asking for my fee, if I get there and I feel like, no, actually, this I felt like I wanted to be here, I might even throw your feedback.
Yeah, true. Feedback, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or
You're not throwing back 10K, bro.
Me, if
God bless you.
if I'm charging 10K and I'm getting 10K hit, bro, your little 10K doesn't mean nothing.
All right. Loads of that.
Big day.
As my friend Dogo says, in this life,
No, legit. But like, if you were to say like, you know, the person that's going, the preacher that's going somewhere, right, and he doesn't get honored. Say, for example, he goes to Cork to minister, and they just said thank you. They gave him a knuckle touch, give him $5, and what was it they gave?
Bottle of water.
Not even,
Little water. Not even Volvic.
right, they've given you a candle. They've given you a candle.
No, tango.
Tango.
Not even Fanta.
Right, so they're giving you all that, right? No, legit. Now you go home, you take your losses, but I would say to that person, if you feel like you were dishonored, don't go back. Anytime they call you to go to that place again, just don't go back because they dishonored. I had beef with Congolese church for a long time. I'm so sorry I'm bringing this up.
I'm outnumbered today. Goody. Goody was happy.
I'm so sorry because they begged me.
Your food is bad.
No, wait, you voted on Goody's thing, bro.
What?
You voted Taba.
No, in Taba is the only good thing.
Oh,
The rest is bad.
based on. All right, mad.
Don't
It's crazy.
continue. They've continued.
They've outnumbered me today. Look at that.
So Congolese church, yeah?
There's a Congolese church trap.
Was that the one that you were dancing somehow and you were looking at the dancing and you're like, should they be doing
Oh, remember?
No, that was a praise. Like, yeah, no, that man was. What?
Yeah.
Lord, we love you. What? How you say, Lord, we love you like this? That's crazy.
You love the Lord with your waist. You love the Lord with your
What? That's crazy. You know that, bro.
Anyways, back to that.
Nah, I've got.
It's not even a
Nah,
fast
it killed
song
me.
as well.
It killed me
That's
that he
not a
did
fast
that.
song.
Did he wind his waist? That's also.
Nah, but I've gone to go perform there. They've said this. They've pleaded for me like on 3 occasions to bring my band. Because when I used to play with my band, it was really like, you know, it was more lit and stuff like that. Yeah, more energy. So it was Snow I brought. Snow came on the keys, and then it was.
So how do you play instruments here?
All of us, yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm like, he's actually a good one. He's good as well. I'm just, I know.
Okay.
No, but you can play both.
Yeah.
Double whammy. And you can rap.
He's trying to say I'm talented in a mean way, in a nice way. Sorry. But yeah, no, I've gone there. And so they said, okay, listen, we'll give you this fee, if you can bring a band. And I said, no problem. So we've gone out there, and we performed. We killed it. It was great. It was a great show. And so I go to them after, like, you just, I'm not saying bye. I'm saying
I'm leaving.
I'm leaving, no.
It's not bye. I'm leaving.
Oh.
Like, it's time to produce.
No, so I'm hanging around.
I thought you were leaving.
I'm hanging around. I've gone again, and this time I know that they're not thinking about, hey bro, won't be able to get that fee they were talking about. They goes, no, so we don't have it today. We haven't counted all the money. Blah, blah, blah. Tomorrow, send us your details. We'll send it to you. And so tomorrow I sent it. Nothing happened. I texted them the day after. I said, guys, any story? They sent me, the guy that I was talking to sent me to his friend. I asked his friend, he said, oh, ask him. So what they did, I promise you, for about a week, they were sending me.
Back and forth, yeah.
I'd have put him in the group chat.
I said so they sent me back and forth, and then eventually, after about 4 weeks of me asking, right, back and forth, I bumped into one of them in the square. I said, bro, what's the gig with the money, bro? And I was like, and this is, bear in mind, this is gospel music we're talking about. But I'm ready to go.
He's not square up in the square.
I'm ready to go, you know. So and that was like, and they never gave me the money.
What was his response when you said?
All he said is, bro, because I'm so sorry. Like, you know, like being apologetic.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
What church was this?
You should have walked him to the ATM.
Should I talk about it?
Just talk about it.
Talk about it.
What church was this?
Man wants to drop the tea.
I think.
Were they in Red Cow?
No.
I cool down now.
You know what?
So
I've
specific.
learned I need to still respect the body of Christ, even though they're disrespecting me. It's the body of Christ. So I won't name drop. But boys, talking make they did, yeah.
Question, you know the way you said that there might be a soul there that doesn't know Christ, and that's why you should go and do it for free. Now that you're not going to that place, is there not a soul there that you might need to touch?
I was performing at those times, so I wasn't thinking about that mindset. Now, if they ask me to go, I'll go. For
Okay.
free. And I won't expect a single cent.
Yeah, I think the expectation is what's
Yeah.
flipping annoying. If you go there with the
To me,
mindset,
that
I'm going
wasn't
to do
even
this.
an expectation. That was an agreement.
was an
Oh, it was an agreement.
That was an agreement. Yeah, that was an agreement.
So again, when I hear both sides, but you know, the church fails, so then the ministers fail.
Yeah, I think if you're an artist and you're signed to a label on all that stuff,
Oh, different.
you have to
Man, get paid.
bro. You have to make you have to fulfill.
You know the woman that said the song "Break Every Chain."
Yeah,
Tasha
yeah.
Cobbs.
Tasha Cobbs.
Yeah.
You know that woman? I saw her in Manchester. That woman had her whole team from America
Security
and security guards standing on the stage like this, watching everybody. You think that guy came for free?
No way.
No. That man is taking something to feed his own family.
But what's going to be your approach to that? Like when people are coming to preach, would you expect it to be, and then you're going to be paying artists, or like?
If I was to invite somebody to Open Circle, is that
Yeah,
what you're saying?
yeah.
I was to invite somebody to Open Circle. In that conversation, I'm saying to them, we're covering your flights, we're covering your
Accommodation.
and we will give you an honorarium. That's like a payment,
Yeah.
right? To honor you. That's what I would say to them in the conversation of them coming. You know what I mean? But if they were to say, I'm not coming unless I get 2.5, I'll say thank you very much. God bless you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I will
Offer what
that.
you can.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been told to come to London to go and minister,
Yeah.
and the guy didn't text me or call me, give me any details, and then called me on the day, wondering why I wasn't in London.
Taking away from the, I hear you, but then taking away from the church space, you guys also do the podcast, biggest podcast in the country, as you guys said, etc. As you guys said, do you guys also expect a fee to pull up to certain things or certain events yet?
Not to a podcast, not to an event, but
Because I don't know if you watch football, you know Cams and Lyles.
Yeah.
Cams is he's in a group chat with one of my boys, and the boy was like, "Oh, I can get Cams on Charger," but then Cams was like, "Look, he's doing big things." To be fair to him, he's like, "If I'm gonna pull up, I want a fee because this is the levels I'm at now." So we were kind of like, "Nah, we don't."
Podcasts?
But he
have somebody charge
but-
us.
Yeah, we did.
And we told him sorry, and he still came
paid.
No, we didn't pay.
up. Charge us.
Oh,
And then
yeah. Wait, we didn't pay him though.
Yeah, no,
we
we said sorry and goes, no, I'll pull up anyway.
Yeah. Like,
He
he
gotta try.
wanted to get paid.
Yeah, he
but
chanced
said,
it.
we're not paying.
Because in his case, like in
God
Cam's
doesn't
case,
try, right?
Yeah.
Cam's case, he's doing like stuff with like Bleacher Report.
Yeah,
They're
he's
interviewing
doing-
Cherry Henry. So his time, I can understand, is like this money that you guys want me to do your podcast. I can probably use this time to book a gig that will get me paid. So of course, like, so that's why I'm asking, in like the position you guys are in, is there going to be a stage where not maybe to do a podcast, but maybe events or to show appearances? I'm like, look, we could have been doing another appearance there, but we're showing up to your one. Hand us money.
Man thing.
To a podcast you don't want to do, charge.
No,
Yeah, like, no. I use that if someone calls me to play drums for them,
Yeah.
I don't want to play.
yeah,
I chance my arm for a fee.
yeah.
Do you get me? And if
You
they,
make the fee a little higher.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
if they say no, I didn't want to do it anyways.
Yeah.
If they say yes, I'm up.
I don't know. I think for us as a pod, like we are about community. We are about kind of like again, we know how we feel when we call somebody and somebody says, "I'm not coming unless you put 500 down," and we're kind of like, "You know, who do you think you are?" Or not even that. It's kind of like makes us feel more inferior.
Yeah,
maybe.
we want you to come because you rate our thing.
Yeah,
Like, don't
yeah,
don't
yeah.
come on a like
Yeah.
on a favorite thing.
So,
Yeah.
Again, if somebody wants us to come, we at this stage at least we if we don't want to go, we just won't go.
Yeah,
And if we do want to go, we'll go because
pull
we
up,
rate
yeah.
their thing and we won't put any price.
But if you don't want to go and they offer, say, but I'll pay this, then it might be like a.
I don't know about you boys, but I'm going.
Well, if they offer to pay for
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, we'll go. Okay.
No. If you offer a fee,
What do you want to do?
date
What do you
and
want to
time.
talk about?
Date and time.
Now that you guys, 2 years, going 3 years on the podcast?
We're three, bro.
3 years on the podcast.
We're three, yeah.
How has your perception of the podcast changed? Or what do you guys, what does it mean to you now?
Ooh, I think of recent, it has. I don't know if you might agree with me, but I think we've been having some conversations recently, especially with our last few pods, and it's changing to what can we offer our listeners?
Yeah.
Do you get me? What insight can we give you guys? So who can we get on to give you something that you don't know, provide you some information that you don't have or you wouldn't normally have had? It's like and that's where we're kind of at the moment. It's kind of like okay, what can we give away?
Yeah, no, because I listened to I don't know her name, the one before the last one. Even her perspective on like marriage, like doing it 30 years and all. Sorry, yeah. Because just even the saying of like intentionality is important. You have to be intentional in what you're doing, and that's something I practice like in my life in terms of like going to the gym, coming to record, like everything. And just to hear someone that's done it that many years say it, it kind of enforces. Okay, what I'm doing, like what I'm trying is right. Because even like Deji will know if I get paid, I'll be like, okay, she hasn't got flowers in ages. Let me get her flowers. I haven't taken her out in a while. And I always have to constantly remind myself to do this. Because if you start getting comfortable and you're just chilling, you start to, again, you're a human, you get complacent. But so it is important to like to even hear that perspective of like, okay, intentionality is a thing that you have to practice within your relationship to keep it going. So yeah.
Actually, on that episode, because I saw the clip today, and she was like, feels like our generation's
Mentality.
great and mentality is dating. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't agree. I feel like we do things differently. Like for us, if we don't have to suffer it, we're not going to. But they see that as we just give up. Do you get what I'm saying? Like even my mom at a certain point when I was like, I'm leaving this job, she was like, they pay you well and like it's not killing you. Why would you leave? I'm like, because I don't have to be here. Like I can make money anywhere. Doesn't mean I'm any less resilient than the old.
I do hear that perspective, but I guess because you're right. Because I want to change, because I want better, doesn't make me weaker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I do understand that, but at the same time, so that's it could be both and in a sense.
Yeah.
I think there's people. I think they came.
Yeah.
They didn't have the luxury that we had.
They didn't. They came. They struggled when they came. And I'm not saying we don't struggle, but I'm saying until we go to that extent,
We don't.
go
I
to
don't
that
think
level.
we don't struggle.
Yeah, I'm saying
We don't struggle like this. Their struggle was crazy.
Yeah,
Imagine uprooting your whole family from another country to this country,
No, I
not knowing where you're gonna stay.
I get it and I appreciate it. Like I do get it and I do appreciate it. But the thing is, because we haven't had to do that,
doesn't mean we're not resilient.
doesn't mean that
I know what you mean.
we're not able to.
Yeah.
Okay,
I guess
okay.
resilience means something different to us nowadays.
Yeah, do you get
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
But I think maybe what she was trying to say is, and like if we were put in the exact same position as some of our parents, I don't know if a lot
of us will fold.
Yeah,
I
but that's what I'm saying.
rise to the occasion.
We don't know until that type of thing happens, and until we have our own.
Snowflakes, man. Like you said,
I guess Deji's point is we are because we can afford to be. If we didn't have to be, we might not be. We
Okay.
can afford to say, I fuck this job, I'm leaving. We can afford to do that.
Okay.
Because we don't have to be like, I don't need to uproot my family and move. But if we had to, we don't know if we could. Because we don't have to, so we can be snowflakes.
Should I contribute this, right? I think if you don't raise people, if people don't have the opportunity to be tested,
Yeah.
right? So I agree with his point, and also I still stand on the fact that, well, if you raise a child that never goes through any tests, when he comes to his big test when he's older, he's gonna crumble. I think he will. So I would say that yes, it doesn't, because we don't go through the same things or because we have better options, doesn't make us weaker. But at the same time, we haven't gone through the same test as
Yeah,
they
no,
have
I
gone
hear.
through to know if we're as resilient as them.
Yeah.
And if your parents don't teach you resilience,
Yep.
or if you don't go through some things in life as a young young person to build your resilience, then bro,
So it's a muscle as well.
it's a muscle.
Yeah, but I also feel like if like you said, uprooting your whole family and leaving somewhere with 2 kids at the age of 25, crazy. I will forever respect it. But there's also struggling. My life on paper is fine, but I feel like I don't want to be here anymore. Some of those people, you put them in that situation, they like. Granted, you can deal with that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like it's easy. It's not that it's easy, but if I know that my problem is that I've got to pay rent and I can't pay rent, I know what the problem is. I can almost deal with it. But if you're sitting there and it's like I've got money, I've got a job that is good, I've got this, but you still feel like your life is shit.
I think I was actually talking to my friend about this. I think our lives now are so good that our problems are different. Our parents can't understand the problems that we're facing.
Yeah. I think that's what it is.
You get me?
And we can't understand this.
And we can't understand this.
Yeah.
The truth of the matter is everything is working well.
Yeah.
To them, it's like everything is working well.
Yeah.
To us, it's like this needs to be more.
Or everything's like
Something's
everything
missing.
is working well, but I'm still not happy.
Yeah,
and that's
I'm
a
not happy.
struggle within itself
There's
to
something
find
more.
that happiness.
There's
yeah.
something else I feel like I should be doing.
Yeah.
Like this
And
isn't
there's-
enough.
And there's got to be something in the fact that, right, my little sister is 16, and if my mom takes her phone off, she looks like she's about to die.
Oh.
There has to be something wrong with that. I don't care what generation we're in.
Yeah.
There has to be something wrong
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
a device being taken from you, not part of your actual body. And
Keep
you
going,
look
keep
like you're
going.
about to die.
Yeah. But-
There's a
but-
problem.
but-
There's a weakness there.
But I think I don't.
But I understand where the generation she's growing up in.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say because we've lived in a world we grew up into tech.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Technology became affordable enough for us to be able to buy into it. Do you get me? But like if
You're born into the world, and that's how the world has
if
existed.
at the age of 8 I was given an iPhone 5,
they have tablets from like
Then-
3.
But then
So
we do a cycle. We do some sort of cycle where the world doesn't use technology anymore. It's just random, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my sister doesn't know how to do the basic. Like life will always remain life. She's gonna eventually one day
have to do the basic
like,
things.
be a mother and be like life is always gonna be life. And if technology goes,
Can you survive?
Can you survive?
Yeah.
And I'm scared if you can't.
Can you guys change tire?
I've done it before.
I can now.
What can you?
I've done it one time, but like 6 years ago. So if I had to run it back today, it would be like on a YouTube.
Wait,
It'll take me some
it'll take me
time.
a while though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, dude, it's difficult.
I'll be on YouTube.
Yeah, same. Same.
I say that because it's kind of like, all right, cool. We're in the generation now where you don't really need to know how to change a tire, but your dad might look at you and be like, "How do you not know how to change?"
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But okay. So I had to change my tire once. Not recent, like about close to a year ago, right? And I was on the back roads, middle of the night. My girl was in the car, right?
You change that tire, bro.
I had to change that tire, bro.
change that
And
tire.
for that, she liked me a bit more. She said,
No, you know when you go back into cash, you did this.
No, but like I said, I had to change that tire, and I had to get her home. It was like that is the grit that my mom put into me. Do you know what I mean?
I hear that.
Like, do you understand?
No, I understand because
My
I've
sister
literally,
will
yeah,
crumble.
yeah.
Are you
No,
sure though? Like,
Her phone. How could?
no.
because the thing is, that like the same way that they look at us is how you're looking at your sister.
My mom doesn't look at me as a weak person.
Marcel, let's get that straight.
The guy goes, don't say that shit again.
I understand what he's saying because recently even have had the perspective of like when you do have kids, it's like people start raising children, but you're actually going to start, especially like you're raising a man, and there's certain things that you have to instill that you're going to need to have, like that resilience, persistent. Just need not to keep going. I'm like, yeah. Only way I got that is because I looked at my dad. There was no other outcome. I looked at the man in front of me and I was saying, okay, they stripped you of all your degrees, and what did you do? You went back to school, you learned the language, now you're a doctor in this country. I've seen it. So I'm like, okay, yeah. I was like, yeah, okay, now because I've seen
That's
it.
a movie then.
That's
Yeah,
sick.
yeah,
Yeah.
Send that to Netflix.
Yeah. See, that's what I mean. Like, because seeing that, for me, then it's like, it's like, okay, I've seen it. So it's possible that if you're resilient and you're persistent, there's outcome. Now that I'm a man and things go, like life happens, things go left, things go right, personal life, podcast, I'm like, okay, what do I default to? just that. But some people, like to their point, is like they will crumble. Situations will arise and they won't know how to handle it. They just be like, I've never been here before.
Seeing it enough.
Seeing what?
The resilience in your life.
Seeing the resilience that your dad went through, is that enough?
It can.
It can be.
It
can be.
can be because I think you default to what you've always seen, or you default to what you know.
Yeah.
And and the issue is he hasn't seen that resilience one time in his life.
Yeah.
He's seen it over a long period. Do you get me? So like,
And it shaped your perception of your dad.
Do you get me? So if you're gonna default to what you've always known, what you've always known is resilience. Do you get me? So that would be enough. That would be a good enough foundation for you to build off of.
So I get both sides because I get what she was saying, but I think like with her and her family, if her kids, because I heard her story about not wanting the daughters, but if her daughters see the persistence, the resilience of their mother, it will trigger something within them also. So it is up to us. Like we're saying, okay, we're snowflakes, but we're gonna have our own adversities, and our kids are only gonna see that, and they're gonna see how we deal with that adversity. So when they have adversities in their life, that might not be the same things that we went through, but they'll know how to deal with adversity. It doesn't have to be uprooting your family with two kids here. Adversity comes in different forms, but they'll be like, okay, when I saw personally, I saw my dad go through, he had 3 kids in this country, they wouldn't accept his degree. What did he do? All the chips are down, he has to feed 3 mouths. He just persisted. So I go through my own shit within my life, which is not like that. I didn't have 3 kids moving to a different country. I was like, what did my dad do? He just stepped up and said, you know what, shit needs to get done, and he just kept going.
She's
it is up to
she's
us,
probably
yeah.
looking at it from a perspective that we all heard her story.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
she came from Nigeria. Everyone was looking at her and saying, "You're going to be a prostitute."
Yeah.
That's a crazy thing to
And
hear
to be
at
honest,
a young
at
age.
young age.
And for what she's made herself into now.
Exactly.
Crazy.
To be honest,
crazy.
in all fairness, her perspective is even more different because I think she's grittier than your average person.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
She's the first black female politician
Like,
for good. Like,
you
that's
need to
crazy.
be for you to achieve certain things like that. You need to be a different person.
And
Yeah.
like even with the I lost it. What were you just talking about there?
My dad, or the intentionality of
Yes, so there was the king in one of the kings in Saudi Arabia. I need to get the perfect quote as how he said it. He said, my grandfather rode a horse.
Oh yes, I've seen this before. Yeah,
My father drove I drove a Mercedes.
But my
son
kid's
is
gonna drive
a
this.
Rolls Royce, and his kids are gonna go back to the horse.
yeah.
It's
It's a cycle. Good times make weak men and make good times, and it just keeps going. That's it. Yeah.
Question to you, because I always ask this question. Like, obviously, we're in a better position than our parents, and our kids will be in a better position than us.
Amen.
Right? How, now that you can, like, obviously, we grew up, because when they were struggling, like, sometimes I feel like they forget that we were there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they forget that we went to school and we were broke. When you're giving us 50 cents for lunch money.
50
like,
cents
we
is
had to go
crazy,
through that
dog.
too.
What? Are you okay? No, because you had to ask him that question. Yeah, that's crazy.
But like, how do you give your child better than you, but not spoil them?
You need to manufacture. I feel like you need to manufacture adversity.
How do you do that?
It's working.
Yeah, you can manufacture. I think like if you put your child in sports,
Yes.
that's simulating environments where you need to fight through do you get me? And like, and there's a difference between group sports and then an individual sport as well. Like, okay, you need to rely on yourself and your wits and everything you've practiced here.
Yeah.
It's all on you.
Yeah.
And then also you need to rely on your team. You need to work together. You need to. Do you get
I
me?
hear that, but what if your kid's like, like you're rich, your kid's like, this is too tough, I don't want to do it. I don't have to do it. I don't have to go through this adversity. I can be.
I can knock your head.
I do hear what you're saying.
But then I heard like we got rich so that you don't have to struggle.
Yeah.
As well.
I
So
know.
this is
But
too
then,
difficult.
but then
You see,
that mindset.
But you see, the thing is,
Like my kids won't struggle. My kids will understand that this is my money. Like this is the way Shaq did it.
I was about to.
Yeah.
So what
mention
you
him.
say?
I'm rich.
Shaq says
You're
I'm
not
rich. You're not. I owe you an education.
Yes, you'll be in school. You'll get food. You know, as long as you're 0
so
to
off,
18,
man.
you get food in the house. You have a bed. You know.
To be honest, you have a better bed than I did.
Yeah.
You have a.
And that's why it's harder for me now to go struggle play ball. This I sleep in velvet sheets, man. Why am I going to run?
Velvet sheets.
Why am I going to run?
What?
Velvet. That's why your kid's gonna be sleeping
This
in.
thing's different,
Velvet
bro.
sheets. Not
wanna
me,
be
like
like
the
you,
kids.
bro.
The kids. That's not me. The children.
No, yeah, I feel like you can definitely like. it depends on who you are as well as an individual. Do you get me? If you're the type of person that just lazes around, then obviously you can't tell your children to play football.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like you can't say,
Yes.
I'm putting you to sports. Dad, you watch football. I want to watch football with you. Okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's like the same thing. It's like
You need to be the
You need to
example.
watch and play.
I see some celebrities talk about that kid. Like Kevin Hart says to his kids, like, you know, like they see how hard I work for what I get.
Yeah.
So I'm letting them know that in order to get, because if Kevin Hart gives his kids hand downs or hand me outs, you know, yeah, they'll be rich, but they won't know how to sustain that wealth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think teaching them how that you have to work hard for what you get is an important.
No, I've heard
thing
that because I've heard even Andrew Schultz was saying like he thought he'd work so much now, make all that money, so then he can go spend time with his kids. But then it's like saying no, they have to see the hard work, like because if they just see dad's always at home being lazy, then that's what they see. They don't understand that he worked hard so he could be at home with us. But he's like, no, I can provide a comfortable life, but they have to see hard work. And I agree with you in terms of like sports from a young age is so important because even now like being disciplined and knowing when to be, it teaches a level of like even professionalism. Being somewhere you don't want to be at a time because you've committed to something, and you practice that when you get to where we are now in adulthood. Deji's like, I'm telling Deji, we're doing 2 episodes on a Wednesday. We have to be there. We're doing this on a Thursday because nobody's paying you. So you get that natural, like, okay, shit needs to be done at this day. I need to be disciplined doing this because you had sports growing up, so it's easier to kind of transition doing that.
I agree. Yeah, I think I genuinely think that, you know, our generation is we're doing that thing, but I think the life values or the life lessons, I hope they pass on to the
How much of that is our fault though? Because if the generation above didn't instill those vital kind of lessons upon us, then it's kind of weird that they're looking at us and saying, well, oh, you're not resilient. I was like, well, you didn't teach me resilience. Do you get me? Or you're not this. I was well, you created a cozy environment for me to live in. So the expectation for me to have these same traits that you fought to have is like it's a bit.
No, because I was thinking about it even from a perspective, like sometimes when you see a great and their son also being a great, it's very rare. Because obviously watching watching the Beckham documentary, the only person I could even think of was maybe Eddie Hearn, and that's because his dad was a boxing promoter. That Eddie Hearn is a good boxing promoter. Because I honestly thinking about it, I was like Zidane, no, the Beckhams, no, Fergie and his son, no, because there's an element that you need of like that trauma and struggle to elevate to that level.
Also, how many of those people are generational? Like Messi's shoot is never going to be Messi.
Never.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Can't.
there's no amount of adversity or anything that's going to go him through. It's not going to be him.
Because Messi didn't get there through adversity; it was gift.
You know what I'm saying? So
And their sons might not just be gifted as well.
Yeah,
it's true. So that's why I'm kind of like, bro, it's not that your son didn't work hard enough to be this.
And it's not even like he's not good, though. It's just like you're always being compared to the greatest. Your father.
That will do something to your mental.
Do you know? I think I don't know if I agree with you because I think that in a lot of smaller scales, those things actually do they do pass down. Do you get me? You see families of doctors because the dad and the mom are doctors and all their kids are doctors. Well, that's greatness.
Owners.
Yeah, that's greatness being passed down. It's not. Do you get me? Like Messi's one of one. You know, Ronaldo is one of one. Like it's very rare for them to replicate that. But like I feel like in general life, greatness does get passed down on a regular enough basis.
Good point. But Dej, anything else you wanted to bring up?
Got merch, €25 for t-shirts.
Selling that merch.
€20 for tote bag, €70 for the lot.
For the lot.
Off the dome as
The
well.
boys, yes. Oh, we're gonna talk about the live show, but obviously we've seen
Cancelled.
unforeseen circumstances. It's not taking place next year. Though next year you're back.
Oh yeah, no. What's called? I was gonna say what's called because me and Jordan, obviously like we keep an eye on everything, innit? It seems like beginning of this year, you guys are mad quiet. Was it because was that intentional to ramp up the end of the year?
Yeah, it was intentional in terms of shows to ramp up at the end of the year. We actually had 4 planned for the end of the year.
4, as in like events, not just live
From
podcast
July
shows.
29th, we had 4 different events. And 2 of them were going to be live shows, 2 of them were going to be 2 different events. We ended up only doing 2. Because of, again, internal things that just have been quite difficult to navigate, and you know, trying to get confirmations here and there. It's not. It's not.
It
it's
actually
not
made
easy.
sense for us to cancel the show.
It made
procedure,
we had to cancel this one, but again, I think we now sit to each other, we look at each other, we look at our team, and we just say how we look at, you know, kind of the things that we answering your question, the start of the year wasn't supposed to be anything to do with shows. It was supposed to be like more on the content side.
Yeah.
And then the end of the year was supposed to be more shows.
Sense.
But yeah, we're looking at our year. We're reviewing our year. We're looking at how we can do next year.
Yeah.
And again, I think we're just realizing some things, and in that, I think next year we want to take it to the next level. Like, just set the standard again, set the bar again, and just fly for it. So,
just on that, is there anything that you've particularly realized that you're like, okay, because of this realization, next year we have to do X? Or?
Yeah, I think we one thing. Okay, I'll give you one thing that we realized is it's not only Dublin they know us, right? So how do you impact outside of Dublin? You know, kind of how do they feel you more than just, you know, kind of every time we have a live show, you know, the Dublin people come out. You know, how do outside of Dublin, you know, feel? Because literally someone came up to me, you know, 2 guys came up to me from Cork the other day, and they were like, "Oh my God, we love you, bro. We love you guys' podcast. You know, taking pictures and everything." And I was like, "Man, these are man from Cork." And then, you know, people will tell you like their community in Limerick, they all just like want the pod, or they love the pod. So like, there's people out there who genuinely think that we are unaccessible. Was it?
Yeah, unaccessible.
Unaccessible,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So how do we meet with them? How do we get to them? You know, so that's something that we kind of realized this year, that we're looking to kind of make progress on.
Where's your head on tour next year?
Hey, I just said it without saying it.
I think that's it. Thank you guys for pulling up. As you always, it's also a pleasure to talk to you guys. And if you made it to the end of the pod and you didn't like anything that we said today, well, you can charge. Thank you for listening. Congrats,
Love, man.
Love, bro.